The new normal uniform has a lot of us searching our closets and drawers for men's essentials, like soft knit polos, tees, joggers, and active shorts. Whatever men's basics you need, Mack Weldon has you covered with unmatched comfort and fit. Personally, we put in our order from Mack Weldon. I'm excited to get it because my friends who have got it say nothing but the best about it. Its comfort, versatility, style is good, and the shopping ease and selection is amazing. Mack Weldon promises comfort and a consistent fit with essentials like socks, shirts, hoodies, underwear, polos, or active shorts. From working out, going to work, or on a date, Mack Weldon is for everyday life. Their wide range of customized fabrics can keep up with you no matter what your day looks like. You can also join Weldon Blue, Mack Weldon's free loyalty program. Level 1 gets you free shipping for life, and once you reach level 2 by spending $200, you get 20% off every order for the next year. And if you don't like your first pair of underwear, you can keep and they'll still refund you, no questions asked. For 20% off your first order, visit mackweldon.com/peasants and enter promo code peasants. PEASANTS. That's mackweldon.com/peasants. Promo code peasants for 20% off. Mack Weldon, reinventing men's basics.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man. You got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh! Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast. This is episode 803. And tonight, we've got Asterios, we've got Scott. Once again, welcome to our wonderful guests. Yay, yay.
You should have heard the things Asterios was saying before we went on the air. It make your mother blush. It would. But I have him.
My off-air basket of slurs. They're not for on air.
I missed my baby boy Asterios. It's been like a month. How you doing?
I know. God damn it! It's been insane. We missed a whole goddamn election, and now
a whole goddamn election. We missed the entirety. We missed the entire election process from beginning to end.
Jesus Christ! Check one.
Which is funny because that would be true in Canada because that's how long it is here. And not three
now
and three-quarters years.
Now it sounds like a mic somewhere else in the same room is picking you up. I don't know what's going on.
That's my USB cord's dead. Hold on.
Quick reminder to everyone.
So many.
Yeah. Okay. Quick reminder to everyone out there.
So many wrong
Shut up!
mic inputs.
Quick reminder to everyone out there. I did not do the opening and ending screen, so you still have a chance. If you're a $15 patron or more and you want to appear in the ending credits of each episode for the next month or so, get your pledge in. If you want to be in the opening card, be a $50 or more patron, and I'll update that definitely by the next episode. Sorry for yelling at you guys. I didn't know if you could hear me or not, so I
still couldn't.
No, you did the right thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Spike Lee would say
one,
so.
Two, check.
Yeah,
one,
that's cool.
two.
You know what? That's way better. Hold on. Talk in your normal volume, and we'll test it.
Okay. God damn it.
There it is. There it is.
What's interesting is
good.
when your production assistant was on the call before you got on, they sounded perfect.
Yeah, you messed it up.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you did.
She has a normal voice. No, I blow out every there's 3 microphones here, and I'm too powerful for all of them. Oh my God! Look, I read something today. I want to talk about it because it's real interesting. Like, the Washington Post wrote, they were like,
is that the one that Hearst owns?
No, that's the one that Bezos owns.
Okay.
Washington Post was like, hey, if what's happening in America with the American presidency was happening in another country, would we be like that to coup? Would we go straight to coup? And it's like, think about it. In Zimbabwe today, the current president-elect is refusing to concede, saying there's been massive, widespread voter fraud, and is pursuing legal challenges on all fronts to stop the seating of the new president-elect.
What a crazy thing to happen. Could you even imagine something like that happening on the home front?
Only in a banana republic.
Yes. Yeah. Right? That's weird, right? Am I alone on this?
No, you're not.
You're not alone, but I don't think I don't know the Zimbabwe situation. I know the America situation a little bit, and I wouldn't call it a coup. He is not conceding on paper. He's going to leave peacefully, and Biden will take over as president. Trump will just never say that he lost.
He probably won't show up at the inauguration.
Whether he
either.
says that hard enough to rile up his foes enough to start a civil war is another story. But I think he will leave the office with no problem.
Now look, I definitely agree with you on that. Mostly because no one in the military likes him, and you need the military to have a coup. He keeps calling them a bunch of losers and failures.
Which is honestly the only thing I like about Trump.
No, he's pretty.
That's very funny.
Much like myself, he's like, everyone sucks but me. Everyone's wrong and I'm right about everything. I'm like, I am right about everything.
It's pretty awesome.
But it's like, can we... And I don't know if this is me being way too out there, but it's like, so if this guy were more likable and more competent, we would have like a capital C coup.
Oh yeah, 100%. If he wasn't a dumb asshole, then you'd have 1,000% a coup.
So we got like real lucky that he's like
so lucky. You have I don't know. Do you guys like get down and thank Allah or whatever your God of choice is every day that he's dumb? Because if he wasn't dumb, you'd be so screwed.
Oh, you mean if
Billy,
he was...
Billy, you're
Hold
making
on,
faces.
Asterios. I'm
sorry.
trying to answer the question that was just asked of us. I mean, are you saying if he was smart but still just as evil? Was that the question?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I guess we would be in trouble. If everything else about him was the same except for his intelligent level, we would be in really big trouble. Because he would have actually figured out how to steal the election.
Correct.
Yeah. So, I don't know. What do you think?
I like how sleepy Joe Biden went from not being able to stay awake to being able to orchestrate an entire fucking election fraud across many states.
It is funny how that flips.
Yeah, I like that part of everything. I do feel like Trump is like shit. He is a byproduct of a system, and shit stinks. Shit is inherently stupid. It's just got no intelligence level. It's basic. It's gross, but it's something you have to deal with until it's gone. And to say that if he was any smarter, I think if he was any smarter, he'd be playing a game that he couldn't have won because of how stupid he was and how perfect the storm was. Trump got in. I don't think he would be effective if he was smarter.
Okay.
I don't. Why? Is it because we all think he would be, so you have to say that he's not?
No, it's literally because he is feeding into a portion of the country that is stupid themselves, and they feel like they've been let down by the system they've been told to believe in. So they found something new to believe in, and it was someone who appeals to them.
You use that term system a lot.
Yes.
I mean, he's part of the system.
I mean, he's just a player in the system. He's a symptom.
The system is such a broad
system.
term; it can be applied to almost anything. So I could say you're part of the system, or he's part of the system.
Yeah, but he's the
president.
He's what we have because the system has.
Are you smoking a walkie-talkie?
He is, yeah. He's trying to talk to the kid from
That's
Stranger
exactly
Things.
what I'm doing. Exactly.
He's
You know what?
trying to find Will Byers.
I'm going to test out a new segment on you guys. All three of you guys can play. It's a competition segment. It's the most
Is this an exclusive?
It's an exclusive. It's the most frustrating game on the internet, and you'll see. Here's the intro. It's called Will Shabisky Know? The only game where common knowledge is not common. Put aside everything you know, all the simple answers to all of these simple questions, and think through the mind of someone who smokes weed 24 hours a day. Yes. Will Shabisky know the answer to this question? So this is how it works. I have 5 questions that I asked Shabisky. Before I play for you his answer, you guys will each tell me whether you think yes, he'll get it right, or no, he won't get it right. And then we'll see who knows Shabisky's answers the best.
I'm not sure I know who Shabisky is, but after that intro, I kind of want to fuck him. Is that wrong?
Not wrong.
No, that's natural, right?
Okay.
I'm also gonna say that I've never heard of him, but those pictures of him tell me everything I need to know about this guy. He has a very low level of both external and internal awareness. This is going to be difficult.
And a nice set of tits.
All right. So Shabisky knows about weed, and that's basically all he knows anything about. But sometimes he gets lucky. So here's the first question that I asked Shabisky. You know what, Shabisky? I'm going to ask you 5 questions, okay?
No, not this shit.
Did you see you see his reaction?
This is a good start. That's a good start.
See it. Let's see how many you can
make
get
me
right.
look like a dummy.
So here's the first one, and this is I'm going to give you a hint in this one, okay? There were more than 3 of the Three Stooges, but I need to know if you can name 3 of the Three Stooges.
Oh, just like the big 3?
No. Any 3. Any 3.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking. Like, it would be interesting to name beyond the big 3, but to even name the big 3.
He can name 2 of them, and he's going to give us some dumb fucked up name like Wavy. Like, he's going to call one of them like Wavy or Gravy or Dan.
I'm going to go big off the bat. I think he names 0 Stooges.
Yeah, and it's either yes or no. Either he
Stooges.
I think
the answer is no.
No from Scott.
All 3 of the answers are going to be Wavy, Gravy, and Dan.
So is that a no from everybody?
I'm going to say no on this one.
Nope.
All right, we've got 3 no's. There were actually
he's definitely not going to pull Shemp.
5 Stooges.
Curly Joe.
In all.
No, Curly, no.
Whoa.
Here's his answer.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to answer it.
All right.
Any of them.
So 1 point. 1 point for
0
everyone.
Stooges. Extra credit.
I've never seen the Three Stooges.
All right, here's the next question. What is the name of the vice president elect? Okay, we literally just had an election. There's Biden.
I was gonna say there's a politician on screen right now.
Biden is on screen.
No. And that's a mean question you asked that poor stoner. Adding elect to it, that was
the elect is good. The elect is what's throwing me. I'd give him 50-50 on naming the vice president now.
Yes.
But elect, you say. Elect.
No.
It's a real variable. You know what? I like the cut of this guy's jib. I'm going yes.
Yeah.
No way.
So yes from Scott.
I'm going to say
yes,
he knows it, and if he doesn't know it, that's on him, not me. Like I'm not.
So yes from Scott, yes from Billy.
No, he does not.
A no from Asterios. All right, here's the answer to the question.
You disappoint me. Come on.
You got wrong.
Come on.
Her name is Kamala
Pence.
Harris, by the way.
Oh wait, yeah.
All right, so that's 2 points for Asterios and 1 point for Scott and Billy.
I didn't want that point.
Here's the next
I
question.
also didn't want that.
Here's the next question.
Yeah, Kamala. Yeah, I forgot. Fuck.
I need you to finish.
Of course
this.
you forgot.
I forgot.
All right,
What?
here's
I'm
the-
the greatest.
Here's the next question. I need you to finish this famous quote. The only thing we have to fear is
bears.
Yeah. So as we all know, the answer is bears. But will he get bears?
He is so freaked out right now.
Yeah,
He would not
he's
be
under
able
pressure.
If you asked him his middle name, he wouldn't know.
Yeah, I feel like
feels-
he's on tilt intelligence-wise.
He's been manipulated by Ben.
In terms of knowing things. Yeah. I'm probably a spoiler for the rest of the segment. I'm probably going to vote no on the rest of them.
So is that
this
a no
one's a
for
no.
Scott?
Yes.
All right.
That's a
Everyone
no.
lock in your answer. So no for Scott.
No, he will not know.
No
Yes,
from
he will
He's
Asterios.
going
know.
to start
He
to
will know.
cry.
Yes from Billy.
He will
So
know.
2 no's and a yes. All right. Here's the answer. Here's the answer.
Fear itself.
Wow, you got.
Oh, come on!
Oh,
Come on!
So the score right now, Billy and Asterios tied with 2 points, and Scott with 1. That
Billy,
one right.
Did you really think he would know that, or were you just counter-betting?
I promise you, I did not watch Tap last night.
No. I mean, you would have gotten a.
But
perfect-
I didn't watch.
Yeah.
I just I liked how this game only works if we didn't watch Tap last night.
Name one actor that has played live action Batman.
Okay, he's gonna get this one.
He can name 4 of them.
Yeah, he can name all. He can name 7 of them. He can name the one that hasn't came out yet.
Yes.
I so badly want to counter bet, but he'll at least know Michael Keaton, right? He'll have to know Michael Keaton.
So
or
we have
Ben Affleck.
3 yeses.
Yes.
All right, 3 yeses.
Yeah, that's a yes.
There's so many people to choose from, too. Name one.
Oh fuck! I should have gone with my fucking gut. Should have gone with my fucking gut.
I don't remember.
Come on! Fucking come on! I knew it! I knew it! God damn it!
No.
There's so many Batman.
I love how I can ask him questions that pretty much everyone would know the answer to, and he can't get the answer to it. I love it. I
How do
love
you
it.
know Fury
yeah, I know.
itself and not one Batman?
Fear itself.
Come on.
I think I knew Shabisky would get that one because he fancies himself a rapper, and that's a bar. That's a bar. That sticks with you.
It's a pretty tight. It's an FD bar.
Yeah,
I guess we
FD
would call
bar.
it.
There's one more. The last one.
That's what I get
Name
for not voting
one
no.
state in New England.
Okay, he lives in New
No.
England, right?
I'm not gonna
Oh,
tell
wait,
you
where does
he
he live?
lives. I'm not going to tell you where he
Does
lives.
know that?
Uh,
No, he lives in New England. He might
That's
just
true.
think he lives in.
might not.
New
Might just
Hampshire.
think it's a different part of England.
He might not live in
Right.
New England. I don't know. I just assumed he did.
Why do you assume that?
I don't know. He just
Okay.
seems like the type.
Okay.
No, I don't know where he lives. One state in New
Seems
England.
like a New Hampshire guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say New somewhere. He lives in New somewhere. He's got to. I believe.
There's only
I
a few
think he
new
can-
something. I mean, well, I guess there's tons of cities that are new something.
Well, yeah, I think he
but-
lives in a state that's like New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey, New Mexico, New
Why
England.
do you think that? You have zero information
Of
to
course,
make you
yeah.
think that. Okay.
Yeah.
He's definitely in a new state, though. He's not in one of those old states. I
Uh,
agree. I'm with you on this one.
I feel like he is going to.
He has to name one of the states in New England.
I'm gonna say no, and I think he's going to say New York.
I think yes. I think Billy knows this guy lives in New England, and then all of a sudden started this little backtrack fantasy to throw us off the track.
Yeah, I think so too. but still, I still think he's that stupid.
I feel like if he did live in New England, I'd be less likely to think he could name a state in New England, because he wouldn't refer to his state as New England, but as the state he lives in. He'd be like, "Oh, what, Delaware?" I don't know where the fuck he lives. Anyways, yeah, he'll get it right.
So, 1 yes and 2 no's. Billy has 1 yes, and you guys both saying no.
I say yes.
Oh, Asterios also
no.
said yes.
One no.
Okay. All right. So let's
My
see.
chance to tie.
Yeah.
Let's see. So there's a region of the United States known as New England, and it is made up of multiple states.
Massachusetts.
My God.
You are correct. You are correct.
It is.
I don't like this game. Turn it off.
Yeah, so looks like Billy's the winner.
No, Asterios and I tied.
Oh, did you tie?
We tied.
I don't have a tiebreaker. So that's the end of the first show. Guys, send in your questions so that we can make this, once again, a wonderful segment. We will see you next time on Will Shabisky Know. Hurry up. This is only 28 seconds long if you want to get your FAP out of the way while this is playing.
Look at 1 sec. Keep it going. 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 Done.
I had surgery done. I have Benoit balls surgically inserted into my testicle scrotums. So I have a Benoit ball bag. I don't have to masturbate.
Your testicle scrotums.
My testicle scrotums. Yeah, I have my testicle scrotums added to Benoit balls.
Is it like a vagina butt?
Yeah, I got a vagina butt. Testicle scrotums.
Butt. Yeah. Vagina.
So what did Shabisky? Did he go 2 for 5 on the questions?
Yes.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Can we call him right now and ask him more questions?
No.
I love this man.
No. But I've had this idea for a segment for a long time, and last night because I usually ask him questions to try to stump him, and I was like, oh, I'll just use this segment here to, for the show the next day. Why not?
You should ask him a question sometime that has no answer, like a
rhetorical question.
A rhetorical question or something like what is the meaning of life, and just see where he goes with it.
But
hey, it's not nice to call him rhetorical.
I was literally going to say something like that, but I couldn't figure out how to do it and not be too mean.
All right, time to get. Actually, should we start with news or in? You know what? We'll do a news.
He called me sir and got me so humiliated.
People are discriminating against wolves.
Wow. They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
And you better well learn to love it.
Everyone, please like the stream, subscribe, and I guess click the bell. Isn't it weird that they have subscribe and click the bell? What the fuck is subscribing if there's a bell? But whatever. Do that too,
Actually,
I guess.
Yeah. What is the second thing for?
Well, you know what? It's fucked up because the bell is for notifications, which is what subscribing used to be. And
yeah,
if you got your any subscriber you got before the bell came around, automatically doesn't have the bell clicked. So those are like legacy subscribers. It's pretty messed up.
Everybody who has legacy subs should be able to mass push one upload a month or one thing a month to their whole base. Just once a month. Just give us once a fucking month where we can reach the old people and say, hey guys, you might remember us because you subscribed back before this system was in place.
Yeah, and never actually
before
unsubscribed.
there was a bell.
Before there was the bell. This message brought to you by Taco Bell.
Somebody, by the way, also another reminder, we have a goal. We have 2 more episodes to reach it. Any contributions you can make would be greatly appreciated towards that goal. We will read your message on the air, and if your tip is over $20, then the computer voice will read it out. So
Stephen Hawking will read your message.
And if someone just wants to send $534.85, then we're good for the week.
Sure.
So just do that.
Yeah,
do that and shut up. How about you do that and shut up already?
So
you ever think about that?
Someone sent me, I haven't watched these yet, but I was sent a whole bunch of these news stories, but I only downloaded 2 of them, of postal workers committing voter fraud. Now, I don't know who they're committing voter fraud for, but I think they were doing this to be like, look, there is voter fraud. And yeah, there is, but it's on such a small scale that it's not going to change anything. But let's look at these stories.
And hasn't almost every video been debunked?
Say a West Seneca postal worker could have interfered with the election by stealing absentee ballots and other mail. He's now charged with delay or destruction of mail. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Hannah Bueller shows us what led to the arrest and what authorities say they found in the man's car.
It was 7:30 p.m. on election night when Customs and Border Protection officers say they stopped a U.S. postal worker near the Peace Bridge after getting off the 190 at the wrong exit. Customs and Border Protection officers did a sweep of his personal.
He was trying to steal the votes and go to Canada with them?
Car.
I think, no, the way they say it, I think he accidentally drove to the border. Like they said after getting off the wrong exit or something. So the only reason he got searched is because he accidentally drove to border customs and didn't even mean to. I think.
What an
That's
idiot.
Which is
his
funny.
story. But as we all know, votes are worth like a vote and 0.12 of a vote up in Canada. That guy was probably just trying to get more votes for his
no, it's like 1.27 votes. So that's a lot of votes here.
It was there investigators say they opened the trunk of Brandon Wilson's vehicle and found a postal carrier box with 3 absentee ballots sent to 2.
Oh no!
3 ballots.
No! The election
Hold on.
was stolen.
There's more room for the list. There's probably upwards of 10
Buffalo addresses from the
Let's
Erie
reserve
County
judgment.
Board of Elections.
Look at that.
106 political mailings, 220 first-class mailings, and 484 standard mailings.
Okay, so this guy stole mail. He didn't.
I was going to say, that's still just 3 ballots,
There
right?
happened to be 3 ballots.
Who knows who those 3 people would have voted for?
I do, because they were mail-in ballots, so they were votes for Biden because Republicans did not vote by mail.
It's a total
period.
Yes,
Every single
because-
mail-in vote was for Biden.
Because Donald Trump told them that if they put their votes in the mail, the boogeyman would eat them. That the mailbox was like the talking toilet, and look who's talking too. And would go, I want your democracy. Give me that democracy. And your tushy too. Give me that tushy.
Which is the whole thing was a waste of time and effort anyways, because Republicans can't read or write in the first place. They were never going to. Don't worry about it.
This man stole 813 pieces of mail. 3 of them were ballots, and 106 of them were political advertisements.
Of 813
That's
mail
a lot
pieces
of fucking
that
political
prosecutors
advertisements for 3 absentee ballots
say did not belong to Wilson. The first-class letter mailings were supposed to go to zip codes in the Buffalo-Cheektowaga border, with the majority going to
I know where that is.
142.
I've been to a train station, and it's in upstate New York, right near Buffalo, like near Niagara Falls.
15.
So he must have
In the criminal
crossed
complaint,
over there by
prosecutors say
mistake.
Wilson, who is from West Seneca, initially told officers the mailings were for him and his mother, but then said in September he estimated he placed mail from his delivery routes into his personal vehicle trunk on more than 4 occasions. Wilson said he intended to decrease the amount of mail in the trunk of his vehicle by placing a small amount into USPS missort containers in the morning before his shift began. But federal prosecutors say he hadn't placed any mail in the missort containers for 3 weeks. U.S. Attorney J.P. Kennedy says this often.
Yeah, the only reason I remember Cheektowaga is because I tried to take Amtrak from Toledo to Toronto, and I had like a 4-hour layover in Cheektowaga, New York, before I was waiting to cross over. You literally go over.
Was it nice?
I mean, not really.
This is committed not only to ensuring the integrity of the mails, but also individuals' right to vote in a free and fair election. The criminal conduct with which this defendant is alleged to have engaged undermine both of those interests.
And the U.S. Postal Service tells me Wilson has been
This is
placed
the
on
Cheesecake
emergency
Factory girl's sister.
So, emergency administrative leave. All right, here's another one about mail carriers being charged.
Tonight, 2 local mail carriers are facing federal charges accused of failing to deliver mail and instead tossing it in the trash. Prosecutors say they found at least 1 mail-in ballot application among the
one
discarded items, and dozens of political mailings. Good
Can
evening.
you
I'm
pause
Ken
it
Wright.
again, please. One mail-in ballot application.
Oh yeah, that's right. It wasn't even a ballot.
Right, not the ballot.
And
They're not trying to
dozens of
get the
political
ballot.
mailings.
So it sounds like he just threw away whatever he had, right?
Yeah. He was like, fuck this day. I'm done with it.
Fuck this job.
He's like, I don't want to go down that block. Last time I went down that block, a dog bit my ass.
Nice. One of the mail carriers was caught on camera tossing mail in the trash. The other's charged with putting mail out with the trash for his neighborhood's weekly pickup. Andy Sheehan's been following the story all week. And
the title of my stream last night on my channel was Imagine Still Thinking That Trump Won the Election. And I had a whole bunch of passive-aggressive people coming in. One of them was like, imagine living in the PNW and knowing what and pretending to know what America's like, or something like that. It's
Real
like,
America.
Well, yeah. Where they live is real America. The places where the politics are different, that's not really America. Well, you know what? Someone should tell the government that so I don't have to pay income tax anymore.
3% of people believe Trump won.
Also, they don't know any. I've literally lived in 3 time zones over the last 3 decades. So,
you know what that
none of
tells
which
me?
is real America. The only real America is like a 1-by-1 square mile corn farm in Indiana. That's the only real America. Everything else is coastal elite pedophile bullshit.
I've been to I'd say like 35 states. I'd have to sit down and count. So I've seen quite a bit of the U.S.
Yeah, I've been to about 30, I think.
Yeah. So, and in every region, you know, I've been to both coasts. I've been to the southeast, southwest, all over. Kansas in the middle, everywhere.
Arkansas?
Never Arkansas.
Never
no.
Arkansas.
I've never been to Arkansas.
I accidentally went into Maryland one night.
Maryland?
Yeah, I went
That's near D.C. Were you near D.C.?
No, I was driving through Pittsburgh or Pennsylvania or something, and we took a wrong turn.
Not Pittsburgh. There's no way
Pittsburgh.
you could.
It was
Okay,
Pittsburgh earlier in the
Philadelphia.
night. We had gone from Pittsburgh over in that night, and it was late at night.
It's like a 6-hour drive.
Yeah, we went like 6 hours.
Yeah.
Then we accidentally went into Maryland when we were supposed to take another turn.
Pittsburgh's like pretty close to Ohio. It's like the next city over from Columbus.
Yeah, it's very close.
I was in Maryland for like 10, 15 minutes.
Shout out to Chaps Pit Beef in Baltimore. That place fucking rocked.
Has this update tonight.
Was it better than
the U.S. Attorney's Office says incriminating evidence, both this video surveillance
the one thing I had there was better than Wes.
And mountains of garbage bags left on the curb pointed to 2 postal carriers suspected of trashing the mail. Now both men face federal charges of destruction or delay of the mail by a postal employee.
The mail that they had.
Felony,
there was a couple ballots in it.
Yeah.
Do we know if these people got replacement ballots? Do we know who they were going to vote for?
Could land
I think
each
it's
in prison
obvious
for 5
that
years.
Trump lost because of these 2 guys.
But whatever it is, if that's what happened.
You guys,
Who is this
I'm
woman?
sorry. You know what? You guys that are still holding on to this shit like weeks after the election and it's literally been called, you're sad. I feel bad for you. You should get help. Like literal help. You should get some, because you live in fantasy land.
This isn't going to age well.
I mean, what do you mean?
When the coup happens and Trump remains president?
Fuck you.
You're gonna look so stupid.
But Billy gets to go,
So
I was just
stupid.
joking when I said that.
Well, yeah, because I'm always just joking. You're a very serious man.
Oh, okay.
I'm like the
Wait,
clown.
he's like a Michael Stuhlbarg type?
He's a Michael Stuhlbarg type. Whoa, chill, man.
We first told you how special agents from the Postal Service Office of Inspector General descended on this house in Baldwin. It's owned by 48-year-old mail carrier Sean Troche, where they found 9 garbage bags filled with undelivered mail.
There must have been at
According to
least
the
12
criminal
ballots
complaint,
in there.
quote,
Oh, no.
Although Troche initially reported that only one of the single bags contained the mail, he ultimately acknowledged that all of the trash bags did and told investigators to take them. Troche told investigators that the mail had been intended for delivery on his route and acknowledged it was wrong to throw mail in the trash.
It was wrong.
Started finding mail in the recycle bin. And then the last couple drops we found in the trash can.
No.
In a second and
He didn't even
separate case,
recycle
a
it all?
surveillance
Oh, he
camera
even
caught
stopped
29-year-old
recycling.
carrier
Son of a
James
bitch.
McLanigan, apparently dumping mail in the trash outside PERSAD LGBTQ plus health services in Lawrenceville.
It's a weird
PERSAD
flex.
Operations Coordinator Tony Kuhar recovered all of that mail, and now the feds say
Okay,
all
guys,
of this
here's 4 ballots. Do what you can.
mail
Give
and the
Biden the
mail
election.
recovered in Baldwin has now been delivered.
Just didn't want to finish the route, it seems, because it was all addresses all addresses within a few blocks of here.
Although there was only one ballot application found in the trash, U.S. Attorney Scott Brady says during this election, trust in the Postal Service is more important than ever, and that
Yes.
employees who violate that trust can expect, quote, quick, effective
It was an
action
accident.
against them.
Tip train, let's go.
Reporting at the
go.
north side.
It was an accident.
I think what he's saying is because it's times of an election that this one thrown away ballot means more than every other ballot that was cast.
Again, ballot application, not even a ballot.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We take it very seriously. We have to restart the election.
I have calculated the number of tabulated votes in 2020. 149,752,478 votes have so far been tabulated. Voting is kind of like eating a hot dog. There's going to be some rat shit in there. Like out of 150 million votes, some of them are going to, like a tiny amount of them are going to be rat shit.
Little bit of rat shit.
Right, except, but I feel like we should all be able to agree that almost every single goddamn vote was counted, and that not even the president is alleging in court that the number of ballots they are currently disputing could possibly affect the outcome of the election. He's up in Pennsylvania by tens of thousands, in Georgia by 15,000 votes. If they were going into court and they were being like, we want you to throw out 100,000 votes, that I might pay attention. Every single one of these court cases is some piss-ass, petty ante, 3 votes, 2 votes, and it's like, they're just wasting our goddamn time.
Well, they're not wasting our time as much as they're continuing to incite their base to believe that there is corruption. It's the conspiracy theory platform that Trump got into the White House on, and he's furthering it in these last-ditch efforts. And there's that guy, was it Van Jones? Have you seen this video?
Van Jones, the African-American bald guy.
Yeah.
I know who he is, but I didn't see what you're talking
Morrison?
about.
Yeah, he's not Van Moore. He's no Van Morrison.
Yeah, he couldn't do that.
Van Jones basically put out a video saying how Trump could lose the Electoral College, lose the popular vote, and still play the game to get himself elected as president legally through our system, through a loophole that we've never done. And it starts by Trump not conceding when it looks like
it doesn't matter if he concedes or not, though.
Well, that's what we say, because historically we've always adhered to the Electoral College, but there are loopholes that Trump could take advantage of to maintain president. And Van Jones spells it out very eerily. And then as he's spelling it out, the things that need to be done are things that are being done through Giuliani, through this distrust in the voting process. You could shake your head no at it, right?
Are you being serious or joking now? You told me you're always joking.
That's
so
the
I don't
thing,
know.
right? You'll never know, Ben.
Okay.
No,
well,
I'm being very serious.
Okay.
It would almost...
No, I'm shaking my head because I don't care. Because I don't think anything's going to come of it. They can try all they want.
I mean, I
Nothing's gonna
hope
come
so.
of it.
I hope so. But this is Van Jones, who is not a Trumpster guy. He's not a Trumpster.
fine.
A Trumpster Bob.
Well, of course,
He was in
that
Obama's
was an
cabinet.
inflammatory statement about Trump. It wasn't him supporting Trump.
He's
saying Trump is such a piece of shit. I could see him, even though he loses the election, totally turning it around, finding a way.
Not just finding a way. He spells out the exact way that Trump could remain president, and the pathway to that way are things Trump is doing right now, and that's the scary
But they're
part.
also the things any poor loser would be doing.
Well, exactly. Do we just write off as poor loser and he's out on that day? Or do we do, there's the clip of Mike Pompeo. Did you see Mike Pompeo when they asked him?
Is that Ellen's dad?
I think so, yeah. I think it's Ellen's
I'm a big
dad.
Grey's Anatomy fan.
Yeah. Pompeo's being asked how he will transition into, if he will have a smooth transition into the Biden presidency, and he answers, we will have a smooth transition into a second Trump presidency.
I have some more of these videos where, and they're from different states about like the ballots.
10 and only on 2. We have been telling you about concerns over the post office and mail-in ballots for months now, and tonight we're hearing from a local woman who found ballots,
which is hard to believe. This dude does not sound like he's from Alabama at all.
I think like big newscasters, even like the most southern states, don't have the accent.
That's
weird. You all have to have coastal accents.
It's like, yeah, they don't want their own news people sounding like them. That's very telling.
Alabama.
That's transatlantic voice, right?
No, it's not transatlantic.
It's not.
Transatlantic would be like
transatlantic.
Yeah, they'd be talking like Katharine
transatlantic
Hepburn.
is Katharine Hepburn.
Yeah.
Hey, we said the same thing.
Yeah.
Her mailbox.
You're my knight in shining armor. Welcome to.
It's not quite British and it's not quite American.
Yeah.
You all sound like that to me.
In Katy. Channel 2's Michael Aparti just spoke with the woman who received the ballots and a man who filled one of those out. He's live now with reaction tonight. Michael?
Chris, there are still some questions as to exactly what happened. That woman in Katy says that she received both of those envelopes yesterday, 2 days after Election Day, but both are postmarked October 20th. The two envelopes are labeled official election mail, and they are addressed to the Dale
It's called Mid-Atlantic.
Mid-Atlantic.
Yeah, not transatlantic.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
County absentee election manager in Ozark, Alabama. So Denise Fierros is wondering how both pieces ended up hundreds of miles away in Katy, Texas.
My daughter had brought the mail in, and she said, hey, we have these two ballots.
Denise was worried someone's vote may not get counted.
There's something wrong. There's something wrong somewhere, because you as a person expect, when you put something in the mail to get to its destination. So how many times has this happened?
We looked up the name on the return address and spoke over the phone with David Pittman from Midland City.
Well, that's me. That's my name and that's my address.
David says his first absentee ballot never arrived, and he knew something was wrong with the second after he mailed it and a tracking website showed it wasn't returned.
I just don't understand how it's zip code. So
what? One of his ballots got thrown away and then he got the other one?
Because he's wound up at a zip code in Texas, which is so different.
The post office is blaming the format of the pre-stamped address. The third and last line is the election manager's phone number, which include the digits 77450, a zip code for the Katy area.
So,
USPS.
That's very stupid.
How many news broadcasts do we have on situations that happened to like Hannibal and his roommate?
Yeah, we're not seeing those.
Yeah, because they had issues where they were registered to vote, they prepared to vote, and they were unregistered in their counties, and that seemed to happen a lot in Georgia. They were not it seemed to be a lot more than 3 or 4 lost ballots. It seemed to be an entire district of people that were unregistered that may lean blue for whatever reason. But,
and they still lost the election. Like, what a bunch of losers.
Said in a statement,
to
quote,
cheat that
the
hard.
Placement of the phone number on the third caused our mail processing machines
you
to
want to
misread.
talk about misplacing mail? How about Trump had all those fucking mailboxes round up 2 months ago?
Yeah, that was something.
And
they basically just gutted the entire postal service mailboxes aside also.
Yeah.
The address and sent.
Oh, and I found an article, by the way. I guess the actual term for the newscaster voice is known as General American English.
Gay.
Yeah. Because when you said Mid-Atlantic to me is like the Baltimore Philadelphia accent, which is not what you like to hear on the news. Well, yeah, exactly. Mid-Atlantic Pro Wrestling.
I guess it's similar to the way people would talk in like Midwestern, Northeastern regions is the origin of the it's probably because of New York.
Yeah.
Like
it's New York without like, like
without
a thick,
the
like,
without
New
the
York
borough
accent.
accents. That's so
Exactly.
weird. That blows my mind.
It's a Manhattan accent.
It blows my mind that you can all live in the same city, but you know where people live based on their accent. Like they can live in Brooklyn.
You know what neighborhood?
Right.
Yeah.
Like London as well, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true. London's as big as New York, so
to Katy, Texas.
when you
I don't know. I don't even know. I have a whole bunch of these. See, here's
you know
another
why
one.
the transatlantic voice was the way it was?
Transatlantic was like, it was an accent that was created that wasn't quite British and wasn't quite American. And
So
they
you can
used
appeal to
it
both in movies.
In movies back when, the U.S. wasn't Hollywood,
I heard also it had to do with the frequency of like, you know how there's bass in voice? The transatlantic voice eliminated the bass because the radio stations didn't have like a bass frequency that would broadcast as easily. So it was more about the treble, and it appealed to the treble side of the radio. I don't know how true that was, but that was something I heard about it.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
I haven't heard that, but yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I
and
heard
actually, it was originally the cis Atlantic accent, but then they changed it because they got more woke.
Yeah.
Missing 8 ballots found. Or hold on. I think it was 8. Let's see.
It's the United States Postal Facility on Yanceyville Street
So
in Greensboro.
are you telling me out of all the ballots that are missing, I filled out more fake ballots myself that are missing?
Yeah, you alone committed more voter fraud
my
than
God.
every newscast is covering.
Wow.
Let's watch. Here's Obama talking about Trump.
What are these false claims of widespread election fraud doing to our country right now?
They appear to be motivated in part because the president doesn't like to lose and never admits loss. I'm more troubled by the fact that other Republican officials who clearly know better are going along with this, are
It is
humoring
weird.
him.
But a lot of them, they see the writing on the wall and they're like, let's get out of it. Let's get out now. But some are still Trump simps.
In this fashion. It is one more step in delegitimizing not just
Wasn't
the
there
incoming
multiple
Biden
QAnon
administration,
people
but
that got voted in
democracy
this last election?
And
Yeah, in the
that's a
South.
dangerous
I
path.
think at least one.
Yeah.
Maybe more than one.
I thought there was at least 2. There was a guy who straight up
There might
like
have been
white nationalist, like unapologetically got voted in.
Yeah.
There was the QAnon woman.
Yeah.
I guess there's that guy. Yeah, so at least 2.
So, COVID, worse now than back when it started. It's like way higher.
It's like record numbers the last week.
Every day.
Which
Can I
I
just suggest something?
assume is all the Halloween stuff coming home to roost, because that's certainly the case in Vancouver.
And it's also that people voted in person, and they were like waiting in line.
Oh, yeah,
and they
that
were in
too.
these. Yeah, like I went to my local. I voted early. It was like a giant room and none of the windows were open. And it's like, guys, this is the one thing we're supposed to do is open the
One
window. An idiot knows to open the windows, guys.
Shabisky knows to open the window.
Yes.
Look at the way this creepy crawl has gone from nothing to in April. It kind of peaked out. And then we sat inside for a few months. We're like, we did our part.
Yeah.
We're done. It's summer.
They were like,
we're gonna
we're
go.
done.
Yeah, we're gonna go fuck.
Sun's out, guns
Well, they
out.
were also, when Biden won, there were like huge crowds of people dancing in the street. I'm like, get the fuck out of there. There's no reason.
The street. Yeah,
but at least in every one of those fucking pictures, they were wearing masks.
No. And that doesn't matter. The mask isn't the magical solution. We need to stop having large gatherings.
Like completely.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
I completely.
How has the number of bank robberies not gone up? People are desperate. Masks are mandatory. Like,
I was honestly thinking about that in the supermarket yesterday. I was like, yeah, crime is easier now. I should do crime.
I should do crime.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I was thinking maybe I'll just start shoplifting.
November 11th, 142,000 new cases of COVID.
Yeah.
How are the deaths looking?
Let's.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing is that
there's actually never been one death.
Well,
it's a fake virus.
They're more
it's
prepared.
A complete hoax.
They're more prepared for it now, so the deaths are low still.
That's good.
But if cases get up high enough, I mean, the average deaths just by the numbers alone are going to go up.
Yeah,
look
by
at
the
April.
law of averages.
Look at April when we started to hit that big peak. Look at all those deaths.
Oh yeah. Here's Washington. Yeah. You know, the governor just made an announcement like an hour ago, but I didn't see it because we were getting this ready. So I don't know. He may have announced new restrictions.
Biden is saying that his plan needs about 4 to 6 weeks of lockdown again.
Well, too bad we have how many months of Trump left before anything will really get done.
Do you think that they might send us $1,200?
2.5 months of Trump.
You think we can get another $1,200, or is that going to be a yearly thing to combat COVID? Is it going to be $100 a month?
Yeah, $1,200 a year. That's about right.
That's about what it takes to live.
So the governor is
saying
saying
$100 a month, dude.
The governor's saying, "Hey, don't get together this holiday season. Just like give it up for one year, and then we won't have to worry about this next year."
Yeah.
People are not going to follow this.
Yeah. Yeah. Our provincial health minister, because BC, even despite no election, it pretty much was Halloween for us. Is also doing record numbers, and she was basically just like, we can't enforce it, but nobody go to anyone else's house, please, for 2 weeks. That's all we ask.
I think it just needs to be done for a nice, long, extended period of time. And then, it's weird how people are so reactive to the moment and they can't plan ahead.
Yeah.
Let's just sacrifice things for a good amount of time. And then, once this vaccine is out and people have been getting it and everyone's okay, then everything can reopen and we can deal with shit the way it used to be. But there has to be a little bit of sacrifice.
I've just been injecting bleach and I'm fine.
People are just incapable of sacrifice. It's really fucking sad. People baby themselves way too much.
It is shocking how selfish people are.
I know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
If it keeps getting worse and worse, you think it's going to be bad to have Christmas canceled 1 year? It'll never happen again if this goes far
how
enough.
No more Christmas.
I know.
Although I will say this is a pretty tight move in the war on Christmas.
Yeah.
Respect on that.
Yeah.
Up in Canada, Billy was talking before about the shutdown plan. Recently, one of Biden's advisors, today or yesterday, was like, if we shut everything down for 4 to 6 weeks and paid people to stay home, we could kick this thing. In Canada, what's going on? Are people getting paid a full wage, 80%?
They get what they call hero pay.
It varies a lot. There's a subsidy for employers, which is pretty high. It's 80-90%. And then for people that have lost between 50 and 100% of their income due to COVID, there's bi-monthly payments.
Okay, now in July, did Canada all of a sudden just stop paying people because they got tired of it, or are people still getting paid
what's
for
interesting
having their jobs taken away from them?
Yeah, what's interesting is that's where our national paths kind of diverged, largely in that
Really?
Because there was just as much virus in August onwards as there was from March to July. So what they did, now this may sound crazy to you guys, but they actually kept paying people.
Wow.
Yeah.
How about that?
It was weird. It was weird, but yeah.
Now, is that more than $1,200 in total?
More than $1,200 once, yes. In fact, in any given month, it was more than $1,200, even with the exchange rate.
Huh.
Yeah.
Because I hear they're doing that over in the UK too. They're
they're actually doing it in a lot of first world countries.
Really?
Yeah, it's interesting.
We have a
and
banana
also all those
republic.
countries have health care.
We don't just have a banana republic. We have a banana split. Like the people are fighting against each other. They're making it even worse.
It sounds so evil and delicious at the same time.
Delicious
Right?
evil.
It's not keto.
No.
Yeah, so Ohio was thinking, Ohio's governor was on TV getting interviewed today. They're probably going to lock down again. They said this is their third wave that they've had. And looks like Inslee's, I don't know, I guess Inslee just suggested no one do this. I don't know. If people don't follow the suggestions, then eventually it will have to get mandated. And then, I mean, it'll get to a point where it's so bad, shit'll start getting mandated. There is a point where it'll get so bad, there will be mandates and penalties for not following them. We wouldn't have to get that
Asterios,
far.
Do you want to go on a mandate?
I'll take any date at this point. I'm so lonely.
I'm so lonely. Can we just
in New York?
Can we make a COVID island and just send people who don't want to like sit at home to the island? They could party and cough on each other.
Or send everyone with COVID to the island. Either way, it works.
Well, it takes too long to diagnose COVID. Like they'd go around super spreading beforehand. So like, look, if you don't want to sit inside your house, go to this island. Everybody will be having like fucking margaritas. You can sit there and party and get the cough or not. Who knows?
top shelf tequila or
bottom
basic
shelf. You know, it's tough times.
All right, come on, let's be reasonable.
It's going to be better than the $Ritas at TGI Fridays or Applebee's.
You take that back, you son of a bitch.
Have you ever had a Rita?
You done did it.
No, I mean, it's all sugar. I know.
No, it's not even all sugar. A Rita is like they take a bucket in the back and they pour all the alcohol that's spilled into the bar back, and they make effectively what is dishwater with alcohol in it. It's icky.
called suicide. It's
It's
great.
icky.
Did we get any new Streamlabs? I think
You
we got a
know
couple.
we did,
All right.
Benjamin. People love us here. Let me reload this stupid fucking page so I can read it. All right.
Not enough to send us $468.19.
You never know. You never know. They always do. The Karen gave us a super chat. Thank you with that Australian money. It spends beautifully here in America. PT Hammer gave us a big
not
love.
that much.
It's true. PT Hammer gave us a big love. Regina Starr says, "It's my birthday. Can I get a Billy birthday rap?"
Do you want to end the show with that, or do you just want to do it now?
We can end the show with a Billy birthday rap.
All right.
Hold me accountable so we don't forget.
I'll try to remember. Yeah, I always
Yeah.
forget shit.
Everybody watching, be like Billy birthday rap before we go. Spam that shit.
Who's it for? Virginia?
Virginia Slims. No, Regina
Nice.
Starr. Happy birthday, Regina Starr. Happy birthday. Scott's going to write you a birthday rap. Regina Starr. Mr. Captain Snack says, "This is a test dollar for donation spaghetti." Thank you very much.
Ooh, we got spooked.
Yeah, I will be canceled if I don't do this birthday rap. So you guys better help me remember. Literally will be the darkest timeline. Who cares about the cough or Trump being president again? It's forgetting a birthday rap is the darkest timeline. That catches us up
Can't
on
wait for
everything.
the-
Oh yeah, everyone liked the stream.
Can't wait for the smooth transition into Trump's second presidency.
Everyone liked the stream. Please subscribe. We are moving into the next part of the show. Here it goes. It's antagonism.
I should turn off the goddamn internet.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. TP, are they going to touch me?
Take a Davinsky.
Whoa, what? Who sent that?
Something happened.
I don't know.
Yeah, we got one, but I can't
It was
see
from Rat Lord.
Oh God.
Rat Lord said, "Take a Dabinsky."
Okay, I'll do it. I that's actually what this is. This is like a wax vaporizer.
That's crazy.
It's a walkie-talkie.
Are you sure it's not a walkie-talkie?
He's been playing footsie with
Does it
Will.
double as one?
It's a CB radio, actually.
Stranger
Nice.
Things.
So Scott, you've missed so much. Because I remember.
Well, last time I was on was election night, and we nailed everything that night, so I didn't need to come back for a while.
Man, Trumpster Bob, your new favorite person on
To
earth.
train me
I love him.
boyos. Smoke
Thank
10
you.
every day.
Ho!
Tip train. So we actually called him and talked to him on the phone a couple times, and I prank called him with soundboards a couple times. And
I heard one of the soundboard pranks.
Yeah. So people always troll him now and bring us up. So now there's a ton of content where he's just talking about us. It's pretty good. Here's he called for the systematic annihilation of every Canadian, even dual citizenship Canadians that are living in the United States.
So he's right sometimes.
Is it because we're gay?
I think it's just because it's because you're communist. Because you're communist. Yeah. Okay.
What is your opinion on the Drunken Peasants? Now they have covered you on their bad podcast. Out there.
And by the way, this is the Dark Master that's asking him these questions.
The Dark Master,
which is
Master
ridiculous
a
because
bitter.
he still like rides our nuts and like shows up everywhere and sends in content for us to play, but then he
But
goes
also
to other.
he's mad at you.
Well, he goes to other places and tries to rile up other people into feuds with us. He's he's mentally ill.
I'll tell you
That's
what
all
the
I have
Dark
to say
Master,
about it.
Dark Master is.
He's a sad loser.
Right.
He's a psyop.
Okay, I got you.
The Dark Master is a psyop, and he's arranging feuds for us for our show, creating content in real time. Thank you, the Dark Master, for being effectively
a piece of shit,
a secret agent.
Our hats are off.
Working both
Bragging
sides.
you or being mean, you have the Dark Master support. Well, that's good to know I got your support. Well, on those guys, I'll simply say this. They don't like me because I'm a straight guy.
No. We literally like you.
He's right. He is right.
We actually do like you. I think. Do we like him?
I'd like him more if he was gay.
Not really.
I enjoy playing him on the show. I think he's fucking content.
That doesn't mean I like him.
I suppose. I guess I don't value people unless I enjoy making fun of them.
Yeah.
And that was the only reason they ever badmouthed me to begin with. This is what you call gay hate. Now, I preach against gay hate and straight hate.
Should we call him?
No.
I mean, probably.
He called us back the other day. He keeps calling us, so we could call him.
But these guys, if you tell them I'm not gay, I'm not going to be gay, and you gay people are what's throwing all these viruses around the country.
He tells us he's not going to be gay, but then he comes up with things like the butthole challenge.
The butthole challenge. And he was offering us crack cocaine to suck him.
Yeah.
So he offered us a
he's not
pound of
gay.
crack cocaine.
Yeah.
And that's his fantasy.
I don't have a problem with him being straight. I have a problem with how bad he is at being straight.
Exactly.
It happened just within months prior to COVID-19, by the way. I pointed out to them that all of these viruses that get spread quick around the world are done so by freaky new people, both straight and gay. Mainly gay people, though, because gay people, they'll have sex with anybody, right? Man or a woman, they don't care. And
wait. Is that how being gay works?
Apparently.
Being gay is being bi?
Some gay people still do have sex with women.
Yeah.
And I think
Tom
some lesbians still do have sex with men sometimes. It's okay. Just like some straight people will fuck a dude. Some straight women will have sex with women. It's just an act
I mean, it's different for women. Like every straight woman is one vodka soda away from fucking another woman. Like that's a different kettle of fish.
Yeah,
No
one
pun intended.
placebo soda.
they got no leash on their own
Women
sexual
only drink
organ-
vodka so they can socially fuck other women.
so to speak. They just don't. They're fucking idiots. So this is my argument
wrong.
with those peasant folks you're talking about,
Yes.
why they badmouth me. Because I was right. And they were wrong. And COVID-19 proved me right yet again on that topic. Not to mention AIDS and any other damn freaking disease you could think about.
The cold?
Yeah,
all right. I'm calling him.
Do gays get diabetes as well?
All right, I'm gone.
Are gays responsible for diabetes? Because
mostly
all their sweet treats.
Because they're so sweet.
The sweet boys.
All right, let's see. Let's see if Trumpster Bob joins us.
How does he feel about the election results?
You can leave him
with
a
name like
message,
Trumpster Bob?
Scott. Leave him a message if he doesn't answer. Well, he'll come up in a
I would
second.
like to after Scott.
Okay, both of you guys can. That's fine.
Okay, that'd be good.
Yeah, that's normally what happens. We get his voicemail and then he calls us back before the show ends.
Good stuff.
And he'll call me like randomly on the day after or whatever. He'll pop up. His voicemail will pop up in a second here.
Does anybody else?
I'm not answering the phone. You've reached the recording. You have reached the right number if you're calling for Bob. So please leave a message, and I'll call you back.
Hey, Trumpster Bob, it's Scott here with the Drunken Peasants. I assume you're a guy who backs winners. So I was just wondering if you're changing your name to Bidenster Bob now, or if you're going to stick with Trumpster Ride or Die. Just interested. My friend Asterios also has a question or two, so take it away.
Hey, yeah, my name is Asterios. I'm like Drunken Peasants adjacent. I'm on like every other Thursday, and there was like a couple of weeks there where there were some scheduling issues, but like generally you could find me like every other Thursday night. I'm not like officially one of the Drunken Peasants though. Like there used to be more of them, and now there's just two of them. Well, that's a whole other story. Anyway, I don't like you because you're straight. I thought you were gay, and I loved you. I saw you, and I was like, well, there's a gay man who I like. I only like him because he's gay. But I found out you were straight, and I was like, boo! Shame on you, Trumpster Bob. You should put your heterosexuality in the dumpster, Bob. Bye-bye.
All right, he's gone.
That was a sick rhyme at the end.
Thank you.
Sure got him. He's going to call back and try and suck you all off now.
Wait. Can we call that Trump voter fraud hotline and prank them next?
Is there a Trump voter fraud hotline?
Yeah, let's look that up.
Yes, there is. I will find you the number right now. Trump
voter fraud
hotline.
Is it Giuliani on the damn?
Yeah, he's personally answering every call.
Trump's voter fraud hotline faces rush of prank calls.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Where is the number?
I have the number. The number for anyone out there who wants it is 888-630-1776.
Oh no, it's not.
Yes, it is. But wait, they've been changing the number because of the prank. So let me get the most recent number.
Make sure it's up to date.
I need to. Tiffany Trump's been tweeting it. The one that Donald doesn't like because he doesn't like her body type.
Oh my God.
I would definitely not
kidding.
date.
Look, this isn't me ragging on her. Donald Trump does not like his daughter Tiffany's weight. And it's awful. And I don't like that. But that's the truth.
It's nice to know that
Is the number the same? Because I have to dial it up and everything.
I'm looking for a newer number.
Okay.
I'm looking for a newer number, but you try that number.
It's nice to know that Trump doesn't want to fuck all of his daughters.
Here we go.
Yeah, only the hot one.
We'll see what happens
I
here.
wonder how he feels about Tiana. Tiana Trump is the best Trump daughter. Maybe. Probably not.
Baron in a wig.
Yes. 6'7".
That's what I'm talking about.
Goddess.
Oh, just the Amazon.
It's calling it. We'll see what happens here.
Call me. The 1776.
There's so many different numbers. Here's one that was tweeted yesterday.
If this one doesn't answer.
Yeah, I just sent it to you. They've had to change this number like 7 times. I'm not
like every day.
Yes.
It's like the call isn't going anywhere.
It is stereotyping.
All right, let's try. Let's see.
Hello, voter fraud hotline. I would like to order a pizza. New York style pizza.
Okay.
Pizzagate 2.0.
All right, here we go.
Deep dish in Chicago. Big flat thin crust in New York.
I'm going to send you another phone number.
Oh my God.
This is probably.
I know.
This is probably not worth it.
I know everyone's like literally everyone's just being quiet right now, and I'm like doing all this other shit.
Well, that's the whole thing.
It's exciting because if we find a number that works, I could prank call them for 3 hours. This is worth the wait. This is worth the wait. I've never been more comfortable with silence because it's like
Donald J. Trump Election War Room. We are currently closed. At the tone, please leave a message. When you finish recording, you may hang up or press the pound key for more options.
Hey, I'm Billy the Fridge, and I didn't vote this year, but if I would have voted 12 times for Biden. So deal with that.
hello, my name's Asterios Kokonos, and I found fraud. Terrible fraud. Why, I filled out my ballot and I voted for Trump, but then I started to get hungry. I started to get a little peckish, and as God is my witness, I ate my ballot, and they wouldn't give me a new one. Oh, Mr. Trump, I'm sorry. I was starving.
Hey, this is Scott. I live in Canada, but I feel like I'm still qualified to report on fraud. I'd like to report that there were, I think, about 71 million votes accidentally cast for Donald Trump when they should have been cast for a better candidate. So maybe check on that. Thanks.
All right. They're gone.
We're all on a fucking watch list now. AKA, our views are going to go up at least 7. CIA, FBI, all of them. They're going to have to pay somebody to watch us.
Here's the
God is my witness, I ate it.
Here's the man. Here's the guy from our thumbnail.
Get the fuck out of here, you're 40.
You're just a kid. If you weren't a kid, you know what? I'm going to knock that phone out of your hand.
I don't know what the song is, so I'm going to break it up.
It's Bloods and Crips.
Okay, and we could
Luckily,
talk
it's pretty damaged audio-wise. It shouldn't pick up, but on the chance it does, we are going to pause anyways. I just want to point out, this man walks like a child. Like, he walks like fucking baby.
He was sort of learning to walk.
He's baby Yoda.
It's like that King Kong Bundy walk where he looks like a giant baby. It's kind of like that.
Are you mad? Your daddy didn't win. Are you mad?
Oh, just sit back and relax, you dumbass.
Bye.
Sit back and relax.
I am, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
Stand back and
I wish
stand
you were
by.
18. I'd fucking remove
I
your
am,
head.
bitch. I'm
Touch me.
19, bitch.
Yeah, he does this weird, like, touch me so I can attack you.
Yeah.
It looks like he has a hearing aid or some kind of earpiece. Do you see that coming over
Maybe
his
it's
ear?
a cool Bluetooth.
Maybe he just has something about Mary going on up there.
Touch me. Touch
No,
me.
sweetheart.
Touch me.
You're not worth it.
Touch me.
You're not worth it.
Touch me.
You're not worth it.
Touch me.
Man, he really wants to hit this girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. How come we're not talking about the fact that he's like if you were 18 years old, I would definitely beat up a teenage girl right now.
Right.
Like, that's the problem.
I'll talk about it. I've never seen somebody more pussily want to hit a woman. Like, like usually when someone wants to hit a woman, they at least like, I will beat the shit out of you, bitch. But he's like, just put your hands on me first. No, you do it first, and then I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, you fucking pussy.
If you're gonna hit her, hit her.
Yeah.
Come on.
Fucking touch me.
You're not worth it, baby.
Touch me.
I love the way she responds. You're not worth it, baby.
I dare you.
You're garbage.
I like that she keeps calling him babe.
Oh, she destroys him in a second. Like, he gets in his truck and is about to leave, and she says something that hurts his ego so much that he gets back out. It's
Your
great.
fucking head.
Provoking. Look at
You know
that.
what? You're in my face. You're in my fucking face. You better back off.
Yeah, okay.
He's so desperate to start a fight with a girl. It's really weird.
A young girl.
Look at this little dyke.
Oh, I get more pussy
Hey, he got him. Got
than
him,
you,
dude.
motherfucker. I get so much more pussy than you.
You know what? Put your fucking hand on me.
Should I?
His answer, you're so stupid.
Man,
she has one
I
quip.
want to hit you so bad.
She has one quip, and his answer is, I'll punch you. I'll punch you. You dumb toughie. You're not even tough, or else you would have hit her already. Do you realize how many times I've hit a woman when she had a camera on me? Enough.
So many.
Enough.
Enough.
Put your fucking hand on me.
Yeah? Have another one.
He's such a pussy.
Are you mad?
Fuck you, you loser. You fucking all-around
Let's see your
loser.
play real quick.
Yeah, get his plate.
Get behind it. Please, get behind it.
Get behind
watch
it
what
so
he's
you can
about to
run
do.
her over?
Watch what he's about to do. He's literally going to threaten to run her over. Because he's such a minuscule...
Here it comes, man. This burn is like... Oh, he spits at her, too, which is assault.
It was like a fake spit.
Which is assault.
Bye, baby.
You know what you need? You need to be removed from the gene pool because you're too fucking stupid to be alive.
Is he looking into a mirror?
Hold on. Here it is.
Is he looking into a mirror when he says that?
Yeah. This is the line that really destroys him.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
no hair, sweetie. Oh, baby.
Touch me. Fucking touch me.
No.
Fucking touch me.
That was it. She called him bald, and that was way
She was like, yeah, you have no hair, sweetie. Dude, the rage in his eyes, right?
So mad.
Oh, baby.
Touch me. Fucking touch me.
No.
Fucking touch me. Fucking touch me. Touch me. Fucking touch me. Touch me. Come on. Come on, hard ass. Get that phone out of my fucking face.
You're putting your face in the phone.
Yeah, he said... Well,
You
this is
can
what he
move
says.
your face out of the phone.
Listen to what he's about to say. It's fucking disgusting.
This close. I'm about
Get
this
back in
fucking
your
close.
truck, bitch.
I'm
Get
about
back in
this
your fucking
close.
truck. How old are you?
Hey, shut up.
You shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up. You don't talk to a
Bye,
grown man
baby.
like this.
Bye, baby.
What's he?
That's
Does
the
he
end of
pull
it.
out a
Is he gonna
dildo?
call 911?
Yeah.
He said.
He's
He
turned
said.
into a
I
I
feel
was calling the
threatened, right?
police on the mean girl.
Didn't he say I feel threatened when he's running up in her face?
I don't know if he said he felt threatened,
I
but
swear he said that at one point. It was like the biggest pussy move I've ever seen.
Bye, baby.
You know what you need? You need to be removed from the gene pool because you're too fucking stupid to be alive.
Yeah?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
no hair, sweetie.
look at him.
Oh,
Look how
baby.
mad he
Touch
gets.
me. Fucking touch me.
No.
Touch me.
Fucking touch me.
Touch me.
Fucking touch me.
Touch me.
Touch me.
You got
Fucking-
real mad.
Oh, man.
I like that. I like that. Like a Latvian grandmother showed up at the end.
Yeah, what the hell was
respect your
that?
elders. You respect your elder, grandma. No. Spank this boy. Put this man over your fucking knee and spank him. You're older than him. Then do your work. Do your fucking job. Someone failed this little twerp, this crybaby bitch. Someone made him think he was too special to not beat up little girls. Put him over your knee, grandma, and spank him. Did you see the Proud Boys stuff that went down?
No.
Oh man, it's the leader of the Proud Boys that was non-white. So they were.
Yo, the one that everyone brought up to tell us why the Proud Boys weren't a racist organization.
Yeah, he's been ousted.
Pretty good move. What a
Pretty good move, Proud Boys.
Check out this one. So there's this quote. The guy said, due to the recent failure of Proud Boy chairman Enrique Tarrio to conduct himself with honor and courage on the battlefield, it has been decided that I, Kyle Chapman, reassume my post as president of Proud Boys effective immediately. Chapman wrote.
I mean, the president of the Proud Boys should be named Kyle. That feels right.
Kyle Chapman. And then Chapman wrote, we will no longer cuck to the left by appointing token Negroes as our leaders.
Oh, my God.
We will no longer allow homosexuals or other undesirables into our ranks. We will confront the Zionist criminals who wish to destroy our civilization.
See, now this is a group I can get behind. I didn't like them before when they were sort of on the fence, but these guys I like.
Can somebody message these guys and tell them that they are not part of the desirables?
Check out this remix. Oh no, maybe I can't do it. I can't do it.
It's really good though.
Yeah.
Touch me, babe.
Yeah.
And then he's like, touch me.
Yeah, I can't play it. It
It's
already
too
sounds
good.
too much
Yeah.
like the original.
Oh, 100% is the original with just him layered over it.
It's fine. The Doors are terrible.
I don't agree.
Whoa.
I don't agree at all.
Whoa.
I mean, he's not wrong.
But there's a fat cat living in my house named Jim who would beg to disagree with you.
He's more talented than the one he's named
It
after.
is funny though, because we were talking about how the Proud Boys were like a white nationalist group. At least most of their members are, and people in our comments were like, "Fuck you! They have an Latino leader."
Yeah.
And it's like, well, now they just kicked him out.
Yeah, Proud Boys activist Kyle Chapman now claims he claims it's a coup for power. This is how great that things are going right now. Even the Proud Boys are split. Fuck you.
That's tough.
You undesirable losers. One of the leaders of the Proud
Chapman
Boys
also wrote that he has renamed the group the Proud Goys.
No. What?
That rocks.
That is-
man, I am getting more on his side with every sentence.
So I don't know what Enrique Tarrio did.
Probably it was a lot of not being white were most of his offenses.
Billy's gonna get high.
Yeah, Ben just blew a bunch of COVID smoke in my face.
It's not COVID.
It's COVID-laden weed smoke. I heard the cough. You could say it's just from weed, but I know.
I can because it is.
I know.
There's COVID in that cough.
Uh-huh.
I mean, coming from a guy who is living in a house with it, I
know,
do respect Billy's
the
opinion on this.
projection is unbelievable. Here's
Oh, there's people in the chat that think the Doors are good.
I think the Doors are good too. Here's Nick Fuentes.
I guess we're gonna have a fight.
Okay. Touch me.
Apparently there's
Touch
a writer
me.
named Chad Felix Green. Have you heard of this character? Who's going around calling himself a conservative. And I think I might have seen this guy on Twitter before or something, but I've never seen this before. And so Ashley Goldenberg posts these screenshots of this guy's profile in Huffington Post and some of the articles. And I want to just read you one tweet, and then we'll read some of the other source material, and we're going to explore this a little bit. So this is Chad Felix Green. He's this ginger, 30-something-year-old, self-identified gay conservative. He writes in this tweet, he says this.
No such
This
thing.
is December 6th, 2019. He says, quote, I'm a non-binary, bioandrosexual, polyethnic, Jewish, male-presenting.
Wow, everything Nick Fuentes hates in one person.
That's a lot going on for Nick.
HIV
He
positive.
doesn't know where to start hating.
Right.
Oh, wow, it's like fish in a barrel.
That is overwhelming.
Yeah, this is like Christmas morning for Nick.
Being married to a gender-conditional gay male atheist multinational immigrant, and we're both gingers. Also, I'm conservative.
And we're both gingers. Also, I'm conservative. I love his little, you're not conservative if you don't believe in Hitler.
He was saying this in a reply to a liberal publication on Twitter. And this was supposed to be some kind of an own. This was supposed to demonstrate that conservatives are not straight white Christian men. Actually, conservatives come in all different shapes and sizes and flavors and in places you'd least expect, and they're so tolerant. And really what's underlying all of this is that conservatives are actually liberal, right? I read this tweet, and to me, this is just like, it's a great gift. You know, to see things like
Told you
Rob
it was Christmas.
Smith. Thank you, Rob Smith. Thank you for your service. Rob Smith is a Groyper MVP. He's working for our side. He just doesn't know it. And the same is true with people like this. Thank you. Thank you, Chad Felix Green. He writes out, I'm a non-binary, bi-androsexual, polyethnic, Jewish, of course, Jewish.
Okay. He's doing a lot of like 1980s stand-up hand motions where he's like, "Oh, you can believe this guy? Oh, over here, he's of the Jewish faith. He doesn't identify." Like, this is so funny to him that someone is just different. Like, that's the joke for him. He's like, this guy's different.
What's funny is that whole shtick he's stealing is from a Jewish man, Andrew Dice Clay. He's stealing from the Jews. Jesus Christ, Nick Fuentes.
Oh! Male presenting HIV positive, blah, blah, blah. Also, I'm conservative. And I read things like this, and this is over the top, obviously, but I see this all the time. I see it from Dave Rubin. Dave Rubin is like a lesser example, but it's essentially the same message, right? It's not all these, nonsense words, but he's like, I'm gay, Jewish, and I'm a classical liberal. See? And it just goes to show that the real tolerant people are on the right and blah, blah, blah. But the message is fundamentally the same. And the reason I bring up this tweet is because this carries through that logic to its logical conclusion, right? In other words, when Dave Rubin and all these other characters say things like, well, I'm Jewish but conservative. I'm liberal but conservative. I'm gay but conservative. Blair White, I'm transsexual but I'm actually conservative. And on and on. What they're essentially saying is, well, I'm a liberal but I'm conservative. I conform to the liberal moral framework. I conform to the liberal expectations, to the liberal paradigm, to liberal morality, but I can call myself a conservative, but I vote for the Republican Party. And why? Because what the Republican Party represents to me is effectively liberalism, but with a different tax policy. Liberalism, but we're going to keep more of our money at the end of the year. Liberalism, but free trade.
That's what it is now, too.
Liberalism, but you're going to have to raise that child until it's 18. Can't do an abortion.
I almost, in a way, agree, though, because, like, why would you, if you are all those other things, be a conservative? Because 90% of conservatives hate you. Like, the only reason to be would be if you're rich and want tax breaks. Like, why else would you be?
I think if you're a woman... I think you're a woman and you want to have like pro-choice.
Did you call me a woman? Did you say I think you're a woman?
I think you're
a woman.
I think if you're a woman in America who wants pro-choice and you want to be conservative, you have to be born a man.
Fair.
And at the end of the day, if that's all conservatism is, it's liberalism. And if you've got a Democratic Party that's liberal and a Republican Party that's liberal, you don't actually have any conservatives. And if you don't actually have any conservatives,
Nick,
you're not
neither
actually...
the Democratic or Republican Party is liberal.
Conserving anything.
It's true.
Nothing right-wing about that. Nothing conservative about that. And we need a right-wing. We're supposed to be right-wing. We're right-wing because we like the way things are. We want to keep them that way, right?
Yeah.
And this is a perfect example of the flaw in that logic. We go to these different events, in Groyper Wars or whatever, even during that Zoom call last week. And it's amazing to me because I'm a social conservative. I'm a Christian.
You're Catholic, and a lot of other Christians wouldn't consider that Christian. because Catholics have a lot
Which
of...
is so weird. Like,
well,
it's all Jesus. Get over it.
I mean, I was raised Catholic. Christian. I was raised Catholic, and I kind of see the point that they make, because there was stuff that was added to Catholicism that didn't exist in traditional Christianity, like sacraments and having a pope and all of that kind of stuff, like praying to saints almost as if they were like their own little gods. Like there's
magic spells,
right? There's patron
kids. There's the whole thing. I don't agree with a lot of it.
There's patron saints for like everything, almost like there was a Roman god for everything. You know what I mean? Like I get that, and then I get how they view like Mormons as not actual like traditional Christians either. But the fact of the matter is, without Catholicism, Christianity wouldn't be as widespread in the world as it is, because it took an empire like the Roman Empire adopting that religion to put it anywhere. It was an illegal religion that very few people participated in prior to that. So
yeah, but being Catholic rules because we get all these like mini gods called saints.
Yeah.
Have you heard like?
I got to eat Jesus too. I got to feast on the flesh of Jesus.
Yeah, you get to eat a dead Jew every week. It's awesome.
not even symbolically. Catholics believe that shit is real. They believe
it is the body and blood of Christ.
Except
it's not like it. It is it.
Except for if you do a DNA test, it's going to come up as wine and bread and not the body of a 30-year-old Jewish man.
Do they have like a Wagyu Christ, like a top-tier version of Christ flesh?
Oh, like a real nice one that's been massaged? And
yeah. If I'm
fed
gonna eat
only
Christ,
olives?
Yeah, if I'm going to eat Christ, I want that $70 an ounce Christ.
The people like this,
I want filet mignon Christ.
Are just like fundamentally misguided, right? No, you're none of those things. You're a deeply troubled person. You're a deeply troubled person suffering from trauma, and you need help. You need psychological help. You need spiritual help, but you cannot persist in these evil and unnatural ways, right? I'm a social conservative. But when you go to a lot of these audiences with mainstream conservatives, they think that anybody that's not liberal must be an extremist, a neo-Nazi. You know, in Benny Johnson's words, Benny Johnson, who's...
Nobody thinks this. Nobody thinks anyone that's not liberal is a neo-Nazi.
We literally think you are a neo-Nazi because of the way you act.
Because you are a neo-Nazi.
You were just like, go figure, Jewish, right? And you've denied the Holocaust. I mean, that's who we think is a neo-Nazi. That and worse than that.
And also, you take Benny Hanna's name out of your mouth, little boy.
Goddamn
They
mouth.
make the food right at the table. The guy
They do tricks.
He flips a shrimp into his pocket. He turns the little onions into a volcano.
Fucking volcano.
It's a great meal at an affordable price.
High-ranking guy in Turning
I
Point.
do like onion volcanoes. They're cute.
It's awesome.
USA. You're a part of the new Westboro Baptist Church. But this, to me, is like the perfect example. If the drag queen story time wasn't enough, if the...
You know what? They act like that's something that's just everywhere. There's a drag queen story time at every public library around America. I'm pretty sure it only happened a couple times in a few places.
You know, I looked into it. There was more drag queen story times than there were ballots lost in that garbage can.
Yeah.
So they have a point.
Got a point.
It's like these people take just one thing and they use it to define the entire party. Like, it would be like if we played like an angry bald Trump guy threatening to attack a lady and then use it to kind of paint a big, broad picture of all Trump voters.
Which we would never do.
Or like
course
a guy
not.
or a guy that shows up on the news with a beer, butts, and bratwurst t-shirt that says Biden crime family over and over again. Or someone else who's similarly dressed, doing similar things on the news, and having the newsman
It was
just tell
pretty
him, shut
rad
the fuck
that
up.
everyone just sort of ignored him.
Yeah.
It was
We're
very
done.
cool.
We had to deal with your Trump derangement syndrome because he was the president. We had.
It was just like,
fuck
no,
us.
just finish yelling and walk away. Thank you.
He had 4 years. He gave you 3 Supreme Court justices. That's actually an amazing achievement.
That's
for
quite
a
an
president.
achievement as president for your
Pretty
agenda.
good.
Like whether I agree
Yeah.
with his politics or not, he achieved
For
that.
4 years, he gave you 3 Supreme Court justices. That's amazing. You guys got a huge win if you want to keep women from having abortions.
Yeah, you're gonna get
shit
the
like that.
abortions. It's gonna be great.
Somehow I think Trump has paid for abortions for people before.
Oh, dude, Trump is a reason to get an abortion.
Dude, Trump was slanging his dick all over in the 80s, like after his divorce and everything.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he had that party with all the fucking Tampa Bay Buccaneers cheerleaders. and Jeffrey Epstein was there.
Trump actually went on record saying he would legally raise the abortion limit to whatever Tiffany Trump's current age is, if he could. But he doesn't have that power just yet. He's got to get 3 more people into the SCOTUS.
And by the way, Ben, I'm sorry, Billy, to interrupt, but it's very offensive of you to assume that Trump would pay for anything. That's not what he does. He does not like paying his bills.
Yeah. Someone else paid for a Trump abortion. Let's be very
Yes!
clear. Trump did not pay for any
Oh,
abortions.
you mean the girl he knocked up?
Or maybe
paid for it instead?
his lawyer probably has a retainer just for abortions.
He probably has a cabinet just full of Plan B.
He probably has that machine from that Aliens prequel.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say if you're the type of person that has sex with Donald Trump, you should have a plan, whatever comes before A, and just make sure he busts it on your chin. Don't even let the thing anywhere near your vagina.
A plan negative Z back around the spectrum.
I mean, he's already proven to be fertile this late into life, so.
Yeah.
Unless that's Trudeau's kid.
That'd be hilarious.
Hey,
Barron Trump
keep it
do
on the
look
table.
a little like Trudeau.
What else we got? We'll just do this next segment. Did we get any cool new Streamlabs?
Cool new Streamlabs.
Or any lame Streamlabs.
No, only cool new Streamlabs.
Only cool.
Coopcar gave us $69, which got us to $420. That's
Oh
good
my
math.
God, 69 got to 420. What a time to be alive.
That's good math.
So if somebody just throws us like $2 to mess that up, the people who like round numbers won't be able to resist it.
Well, it's not technically round. It's it's 420.
That's
and
considered
81.
a round. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, well, it is a round number actually.
420, 81.
Oh no, not the 81. I'm not counting the pennies.
Wait, we're at 420?
We're not talking about cents.
Yeah.
This is the perfect time. No joke. I was sent 3. You guys know how I'm sober because I'm irresponsible. I was sent 3 CBD joints from the Jay and Silent Bob Corporation. I'm going to get one of those CBD joints right now.
Yeah, blaze it up.
Hey.
Blaze it up.
Have you always wanted to smoke weed and not get high and wonder what the fuck am I doing? Try smoking CBD.
It's cool. It's from Jay and Silent Bob, and they sent them to Asterios. That his drug dealer is Jay
That
and
is
Silent
cool.
Bob.
I just don't get it.
Rat Lord also said take a Debinski, and that got us all caught up with the big,
All right,
doodles.
all right.
The big doodles.
I want to play the intro for Oddities now, and then Asterios is coming back. All right, we got some cool stuff. Here's a video.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Should I hit Berserker or Snoogans?
Yeah, let's go with
Sounds like a
Snoogans.
Snoogans day, right?
Yeah, Berserker's if you got to do some fighting.
Or if you'd like to making fuck.
So you know what though, Asterios, when they legalize it in Jersey, you should take a trip. You should make an exception and get yourself some good weeds. Because I know.
And also try heroin.
How the
It's
hell?
great.
How the hell is New York gonna keep all the Jersey weed out? There's no way. There's gonna be all.
It's impossible.
Yeah, like the city I grew up in. The city I grew up in is right on the border of Michigan, and when Michigan made it legal, they just decriminalized it in the whole city because they didn't want to be responsible for policing.
Yeah, because what else can you do?
Right.
Yeah, it's going to be a path train away, an 11-minute train ride away. It's going to be great.
They might as well just make it legal in the city, or at least decriminalize it, because it's going to be coming in. It's too much to deal with.
At least at your house.
Yeah, it's already been decriminalized here. Like it's like a $50 fine, obviously under like a sales amount. But interestingly, you know, you would think that Berserker would be the sativa CBD joint, but Berserker's a hybrid CBD joint, and Smoochy Boochies is the sativa CBD joint.
That's not how I would have labeled them either.
Not at all.
Berserker.
Berserker.
Yes, come on.
Here's a video
making fuck Berserker.
Here's a video I saw on Twitter today of people at Trump's wall, which is a fence. Check this out.
La segunda muralla china. El muro de Trump. Super seguro. Vean nomás.
So if you're skinny, Trump's wall ain't shit.
Hold on. That is both racist and sizist. It only keeps out fat Mexicans.
Yes.
That's not fair for anyone. That's so stupid.
Well, no. The stupid thing is he only added 16 miles of new wall this entire presidency.
Of new
That's
wall.
4 miles a year. That's probably as much as he needed to do. There's not any left, is there?
This
There's
is not
like
a wall.
700 miles left?
Yeah, 4 more miles.
It is ingenious how he like convinced everyone that this is still a wall when it's clearly a fence. Like,
it's not even much of a fence. It's like a fucking placebo effect. This guy just slid right through the goddamn thing.
Yep. Yeah, he crossed the border into the U.S. for a second and came back in.
At least Mexico paid for it, right?
No, they didn't.
Yeah, that was a thing that he was saying a lot.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
But he said the thing.
And if you think that's a bold-faced lie, do you realize that Trump Tower does not make the best taco salads?
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
I've also seen I've seen videos where people saw through the fence with a hacksaw also. So it's that easy. One more time since it's short.
La segunda muralla china.
He had to take his hat off to fit. There he
Super
goes.
seguro. Vean nomás. Este vato ya va pa' Caborca.
Yeah, and this is definitely like the border of either Arizona and Mexico or New Mexico. Well, it might be. Judging by the cactus that I see in the background, it's probably Arizona.
What is that? A saguaro? Is that a saguaro cactus?
A saguaro?
Yeah.
Now, and I guess even if you are a fat Mexican and can't fit through that space, you could walk a maximum of 8 miles in either direction and just go around the wall where it stops.
I don't even think it's 16 direct miles, right?
No,
it's 16 total, just bits of 16.
It's 16 total additional miles added onto the walls that were already there. Like the walls that Obama put in. Obama built more of a wall than Trump did.
That's actually very funny.
Yeah, but Trump literally promised a coast-to-coast border wall originally, and I had told people,
and he almost got it. If he hadn't gotten cheated out of this election,
no, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Finished.
No. Stop. No, he didn't. A coast-to-coast border wall. It would be a massive undertaking. Some of the terrain that he would have had to have built a wall on is some of the most rugged terrain. You don't even need a fucking wall there. It's like you're likely to die trying to cross it from the nearest town nearby. So it wasn't even close. But then it slowly morphed into like, oh well, we're gonna build it in these trouble areas, and then it's gonna be steel slats. Which is, I guess, a barrier. He started saying barrier a lot. Yep. It slowly changed. He didn't almost have it. He almost got like a lot of funding for it, but he didn't really get that much. He let the government shut down, so he got a little bit of money to build fencing behind places where we already had fencing. That's all he got.
But
that's better than nothing.
See, the interesting thing is like that government shutdown was predicated upon whether or not the president could use like emergency powers to reprogram Pentagon money. And the Supreme Court said he was cool to do it, which means that like a President Biden can come in and go, there's a climate emergency. I need to reprogram Pentagon money to stop climate change. He won't because he's a huge cuck, but he could.
But he could. It'd be cool.
Not only did Obama build more wall than Trump did, there were more Walmarts built during Obama than during Trump.
Yeah, that's because
Walmart saw more.
Well, I can explain that easily. That was before the Amazon era. Like Amazon has replaced a lot of what Walmart was mainly used for. Instead of going to a shitty Walmart and dealing with all the fucked up people that go there, like Billy the Fridge and the Walmart people at Walmart coloring book.
That's a direct attack.
You know, people at Walmart. You can relate to this.
You know,
very hurtful.
Yeah. You can just order it and have the same shit delivered to you for basically the same
Better
price.
shit.
Yeah, more variety too.
Amazon has better products. The Amazon like basic products they invest in. They took a model out of like Costco on their Kirkland brand. They get better products.
Amazon has overtaken. I guarantee you, Walmart has lost business due to Amazon. So that's why Walmart was the number 1 employer and retailer in the country from like the Bush years through into the Obama years. So that makes perfect sense.
I love.
Now it's gay erotic bakeries.
See,
thanks Obama.
We didn't get a Walmart until after I graduated from high school because the city I grew up in was a union city, very liberal, union, blue-collar city, and they didn't want Walmart coming in there because they couldn't unionize it. But it ended up happening eventually anyway because people wanted to save $5 on shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Walmart is... I'd love to see Amazon doing to Walmart what Walmart did to every other store.
Did you guys hear about the Ring doorbells catching people's houses on fire?
No, but I love that. I
yeah,
want one now.
look. Let me see if I can
love that.
Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. Here it comes. Yeah, they're recalling 350,000 of these because they've caught fire on people's houses.
Smart doorbells after some of them caught fire. Now, were there more smart doorbells that caught fire than people who had their ballots thrown away?
I want to know how the fuck...
Thousands.
I want to know how the fuck they caught fire. How does a webcam that sticks on the front of your house catch fire?
That's a bad webcam.
I know. It's a Wi-Fi based webcam. That's all it is, right? And like you have an app on your phone that like tells you when someone rang the fucking doorbell.
Yeah.
Yeah. So according to the notice, Ring has thus far received 23 reports of doorbells catching fire and causing property damage, as well as 8 reports of minor burns. The safety of our customers is our top priority, Ring spokesperson Emma Daniels said in a statement, adding that the company is working with the CPSC and has contacted customers affected by the recall with updated device installation instructions.
Shit batteries made in China is the general consensus, by the way. Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, Ring users can check whether their doorbells are impacted by the recall at this link on the company's support website by entering the model and serial number printed on the back of the device. So 350,000 doorbells, 23 of them caught fire?
But they're recalling over 250,000 of them.
Yeah. But even the 23 that caught fire, that's more than actual ballots that we've heard of being destroyed or misplaced.
Out of those four news segments, was there 8 ballots that were accounted for? Or
I think 4 actual ballots.
4?
I think so.
Or was it 3 in 1 voter registration?
Oh no, it was 3 in 1 ballot form, ballot application. So yeah, 3 ballots.
And 700,000 political mailings.
Yes, and 1 billion political mailings.
Let's move on to something happy.
Come on, get happy.
I'm never happy.
This is the Adorable Hulk Part 2.
Oh no.
I know the Adorable Hulk 2. So I'm flexing my muscles.
I like his shirt. You think he smokes weed?
So I'm flexing my muscles again.
Oh, damn.
He's built like a big caked up baby.
He's got a Cheech and Chong
I
shirt. Yeah, I just noticed that.
I was going to say, you think he smokes weed? This is the first weed shirt he's worn.
He's the adorable Hulk. I'm fat.
Look at that. He's beautiful.
See?
Beautiful.
So I'm doing this. So it's hurting my knees.
He's got the Hogan pose going on. God damn it, pal. Hogan
Absolutely.
must pose. Hogan must pose.
There's not an ounce of muscle either. It's just that. Not a fucking ounce of muscle.
It's funny
No
because
definition.
one of the funniest things he ever did was he made a video about us, and he called Billy the Fridge ugly, and then was like, "Oh, I didn't mean that. I'm
immediately
sorry."
apologized.
Yeah. He's a sweet boy.
Because he's not stupid.
Right.
Yeah. He knew he made a mistake.
Yeah. The man has honor. I'm
See, look at I'm flexing my muscle, yo.
American. Do you see he's flexing his muscles, y'all?
I'm
He
not
is
sure
flexing
what he's
muscles,
doing.
Y'all see?
He's got
You'll
brute
see.
rhetorical strength.
You can't say that. He's got a good squat. He's got a
muscles.
deep
Yeah.
squat.
No, he's great.
I am the adorable
Like
Hulk.
I would guess he would hurt himself doing that, but he seems very comfortable with it. So good for him.
I think he does run out of gas though at some point, right?
Oh, I can see that. Oh, okay, bit of a grunt to get out.
I think
of
he
the
just
squat.
gave himself mammal toe too on the get up.
Yeah, he did.
I saw a little bit of Hedwig in the Angry Inch.
Yeah, that's deep. That's a crevasse.
So I'm flexing my muscle, y'all.
Hey, in case you didn't know what he was doing, he's flexing his muscles.
I
yo.
love this crab walk he does when he gets down and pose.
it's very good when he gets real deep and walks out. Yeah, I love it.
Hey, can we pause this for a second?
Yeah.
Hey, I have a quick question.
Is that Yoda?
In Hedwig and the Angry Inch, what is that inch? Is that like is it the clit? Like, what's the inch?
I don't even know.
It's the inch where your dick was cut off. Actually, that's what it actually is.
Really?
Well, for me, it would be
Yes.
like the 3 inches. Okay.
Look, let's not dick shame Hedwig, who doesn't even have the dick anymore, and I don't think is too worried about her size.
Well, look, if I
Did I
only had an
see-
inch down there, I'd say get rid of it too. You might. It's like when you get a bad haircut, just shave
Yeah.
the head.
I'm not saying I saw the original off-Broadway production of it in the year 2000 or anything, but I'm
Whoa.
also not saying it because I did. Guys, I'm very cultured is what I'm saying.
I have one more question. In
Follow
kinky
up?
boots, what's with those boots? Like, are the boots gay, or like, what's the kink in those kinky boots?
You had it right the first time. The boots are in fact gay.
Oh, okay.
They're
All
gay
right,
boots.
Silence! Silence! All right.
Hello, world.
Oh no.
You can see there's my bulletin board. I haven't checked my P.O. box this week. I'm going
This
to check
is
it
your
like
brain
once
on
every
yeast.
1 or 2 weeks.
Head cheese.
The reason that I'm making a video today is because I got on Skype with Brent Spiner and Zach Knight last night, and I just
Now,
learned
pause for one
that
second. I have 2 important questions. Now, when she says she did that, she didn't do it. So what does she think she did? What was she doing when she thought that was happening?
She was on Skype with some people that called themselves Zach Knight and Brent Spiner.
Okay, so like it is actually happening. People are doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zach Knight and Brent Spiner.
Okay, fair enough. A follow up. Who is Zach Knight? I meant to ask her that, but I forgot.
Zach Knight was originally the Antichrist leader of the Jesuits that were trying to destroy Gail and her men under the leadership of Laurie McBride.
No, actually, that part I know. That's what I know of Zach. Is Zach Knight a celebrity or just some guy she knows or doesn't know?
He's neither.
He's not a celebrity. He's not like, because Brent Spiner is a celebrity. Matthew McConaughey is a celebrity.
Yes, yes.
Zach Knight is not a guy.
Zach Knight's not a celebrity, but he bears a striking resemblance to Robin Thicke.
He was the Antichrist.
Okay.
I have another question about Zach Knight. Is it true that Zach Knight went back in time to medieval times, even though Zach Knight was a popular African-American football player from today's time?
Here's Zach Knight.
He does look, I'll say he looks just a little bit like Robin Thicke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is he got the biggest penis out of
He's
all
got
the
the
husbands?
most perfect penis.
The most perfect penis. Yeah, not the
Not
biggest.
necessarily biggest.
The most
It's not about
perfect.
size, Billy. Come on. It's about that angry inch.
It's funny that the background picture on the Gale fandom wiki is actually a picture that was made for this show to use as a thumbnail years and years and years ago. The sentient space taco and Vladimir Putin and Brent Spiner and Matthew
McConaughey. Yep.
Yeah.
The big three, of course.
Yep.
The optometrist that I went to see on Monday was a Laurie McBride Jesuit. She played a dirty trick on me. I sent an email to my men October 15th.
Can you imagine working at an optometrist office and one of the patients is like, "You're a Jesuit!"
And told them that I would be seeing this optometrist because I hadn't had my, because I'm wearing glasses from 2012. And I decided it was time to renew my lenses. I actually quit wearing the glasses that I had from 2015 because they were worse for my eyes than the glasses that I got in 2012. The reason for that is because I found out my vision has gotten better. When I went to see the optometrist on Monday, my vision's gotten better, but Lori used that email that I sent to my men October the 15th, my men never got it. Lori delayed it. It's a Jesuit technology. Even though I sent it on an encrypted server so that she didn't know the contents, apparently the timing of it, because I sent it right after I called on the phone and made an appointment with this optometrist on October the 15th, she knew it was regarding the appointment. Well, I figured it was time for me to get new glasses because my current glasses didn't seem to be working for me. So I
because my mailman looks like Brent Spiner.
Lucky mailman.
Because my men didn't say anything. I mean, I had no idea they didn't get the email.
My mailman looks like Karl Malone.
I presumed he was okay. And when I called on the phone, I said, I don't want to spend money out of pocket for the glasses. I just want to put a new lens on my current frame, which was rimless. And I get $300 to do that. And they said, oh yeah, that should cover it fine. So they lied to me. So when I showed up on Monday, they said, oh, it's going to cost $360 to get the lenses that we recommend for your frame. And Lori used brain control.
Boring story from a lady who thinks she's married to 7 celebrities I've ever heard.
Is the president. And is the
Empress.
president.
Yeah, Empress President Gail. Someone just get her fucking glasses.
I know, what the fuck?
Get this lady some glasses. Come
Laurie
on.
McBride's got to lie to her through the retainer of $300 from her medical care facility. This is terrible.
I like how petty Lori is.
Yeah, Lori is a petty bitch.
She is. She's disgusting.
She's a real Lori Petty.
She just, though, like kayfabe aside, Laurie McBride is legit Brent Spiner's wife.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, clone.
Oh yes,
probably.
yes.
We don't know.
Brent Spiner.
We don't know.
Let's be clear.
On me to cause me to forget that the $300 is just for the glasses. I thought it also included the optometrist visit. So actually, that's an outrageous to charge me $360 for lenses alone when I'm bringing my own frame is outrageous. But Lori her whole purpose for me going to see this optometrist is to try to take my Patreon money from me. Because she managed to.
That's Jeff Holiday's money.
Yeah, Jeff Holiday is a big time patron of Gail.
He might be the only patron.
No,
she's got it.
No, she's got a lot.
I know.
She's got a lot of husbands and a lot of patrons.
Yeah.
Raise my rent $150, and she wants me homeless so that I can't be the president. And so I ended up charging. They said, well, you can pay half now or pay all now. And I said, oh, and then I thought I heard Brent communicating with me brain to brain, telling me that it was, oh yeah, go ahead and get the anti-glare that he recommends, because he said he really recommended I get that for, I think it was like an extra $60 or something like that, because if you don't do that, he said these glasses would suck and you wouldn't like them. So I decided to go with it because Brent seemed to be, telling me to just go ahead and do it. Its glasses are important. You want them to work for you. So I came home right after the doctor's visit, and I emailed Brent and said I spent $60 because I needed new glasses, and I haven't gotten any. My frames just aren't working for me, and I'm using glasses from 2012. Brent and Zach contacted me on Skype, and Brent said, I'm confused. I said, you thought you heard from me brain to brain that I said it was okay to spend that $60? And I thought, uh-oh, what's going on here? Well, we found out Lori McBride contacted this optometrist in advance, and she used brain control on me to cause me to forget that $300 is only for the glasses. It didn't include the doctor's visit. So,
oh my God. Well, I'm glad the brain to brain was on point.
Lori needs to chill the fuck out and let Gail get her glasses.
I don't know if I said I didn't say this on the episode she was on because I didn't want to say anything like about her on the one she was on in case she listened to the whole thing. But like the way she talks, like the tone of her voice, her cadence, everything is like so level and reasonable and normal. It's just the words she says.
Yeah, I love it.
Are the craziest things you've ever heard. But like that, people, that type of severe schizophrenia is very interesting to me.
People were like, "Oh man, you're like feeding her delusions." It's like you're not we're not qualified to challenge the delusions of somebody. Like,
no, we can all admit the delusions are stronger than us.
All you do is that, normally in a situation when you talk to someone like this, all you do is ask questions about them, and that's what we were doing.
Yeah. If anything, we're feeding off of her delusions.
Right.
We're eating off of these great.
Her delusions are starting to make a lot of sense to us.
Yes. If I have to choose between Trump and Gail, Gail is my president.
My suspicious antennas didn't go up right away that this
My suspicious antennas.
Optometrist was Lori McBride Jesuit. We also found out that his brain is totally saturated with yeast, which means he's got we call it yeast brain.
I love how Lori McBride attacks people by yeast.
Via yeast.
Yeah.
And you're going to see a picture.
I'm guessing like is right there. It's right there, and she's like, "No, that's low-hanging fruit. Lori's funnier than that." And God bless her.
Yep.
To the left of me of what a yeast brain looks like. According to Brent, this optometrist had such a bad yeast brain infection that he's almost ready to die from yeast. Lori's been dropping so many bombs over my town that we literally have a yeast brain epidemic in my town. Basically, a yeast brain is somebody whose brain has been so infected with yeast that they basically become Lori McBride's puppet. She can use like almost 90% brain control over them. And it's really horrifying. Take a picture of what a yeast brain looks like. And this optometrist had a worse brain than the brain you're looking at on the screen. I mean, he's ready to die. In fact, Brent says he's probably going to die soon, and then Lori's going to replace him with a clone. So,
do you want your glasses prescription coming from that guy?
It's time to find a new doctor.
How good is that prescription?
These are honest questions that we probably shouldn't be asking Gail.
I'd also like to point out that if we listened to Bernie Sanders and had socialized health care, that we wouldn't have to be hearing this terrible story right now because she wouldn't have had to pay for both the optometrist visit and the glasses. It would all be free, paid for out of the taxes that this lady actually probably doesn't pay. Now that I think about it.
Probably definitely doesn't.
Oh, no. She just writes Brent Spider's got this covered on a napkin.
Ask Brent.
So anyways, Brent said, I said, you know what? I need to get my money back. So I called them the next day and I said, I changed my mind about the lenses. My current replacement frames, I left my glasses with them and because they said that they had to send that into some lab somewhere to put the new lenses in. I said, can I have my glasses back? I can't get along without them. And my current replacement frames are giving me a headache, which is partly true because they were. So, but basically.
How's it partly true then?
Once I realized he had a yeast brain and he was a Laurie McBride Jesuit, I thought, I want my glasses back. So I got my glasses back. I canceled the order though. I used a card, and it still hasn't been reimbursed to my card yet, my debit card. But Brent says sometimes it takes a while for the refund to show up. So, but they agreed to the refund because I called them back right away the next morning. You can't even
get a good pair of glasses.
Even Laurie McBride Jesuits will agree to a refund if it's fair.
If it's legitimate, of course. They can only go so far.
Yeah, they're evil, not insane.
Yeah.
So we got about 10 to 15 more minutes of the show. We're just going to kind of hang out and freestyle. We're going to do tonight's post show on twitch.tv/drunkenpeasants. If our mods, whoever's there right now, could post the link in the chat, that'd be cool. You guys are all going to want to go over there because that's where the show will continue.
There's supposed to be a birthday rap.
Oh yeah, you know what? I even have
Regina Spektor.
Yeah, for
Regina Spektor. Wow, we got the famous people watching.
I think so. Yeah.
And it breaks my
ready?
heart.
It's the same one every time.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Regina Star. This is Regina Star Power. You're 12 years old. Happy birthday, little Regina. You shouldn't be watching the show because you're teeny tiny. You're a kid. Shit. This rap really fucking sucks. I hope your birthday's better than this. I don't know why I even try. This fucking sucks. I wanna stop doing this rap. It's really not fun. It's garbage. Happy birthday, Regina Star. That was terrible.
Wait, can I try one?
Yeah.
Many more.
It'll be hard for you to do. Hold on. It'll be hard.
I've never tried rap. I'm sure I can do better than Billy did.
It'll be hard. It'll be hard for you to do because there's a delay, so you won't be on beat with it. Like you'll hear yourself on beat, but the stream will hear you off beat. So it's kind of hard to do.
Yeah, you'll sound like an idiot.
Yeah, it'll sound really good compared to mine, though.
It'll sound better than Billy's, don't get me wrong, but it'll still be bad.
Yes.
Drop the beat.
All right, I'll drop it. Here we go. No, here we go.
Oh yeah, Regina, coming to you from the 212. Absolutely, happy birthday to you from the 212. Gina, you're part of my crew, and you always do. I hope that you ain't blue, and that you get a nice new shoe, and another one too. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, that was so gangster, dude.
Yeah.
Shout out to the 212. The 212.
A shoe, and then another shoe.
Yes.
He deserves both.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I see Anna Minks in the chat. What's up, Anna? Bang, bang, booty, butt gang. Regina, we'll do a better rap for you next year.
Stay tuned. 12 months from now, you're not even going to believe it.
Yeah, no, it's going to blow your fucking mind next year.
It's going to be amazing. You're on your 13th birthday. It's going to be great.
I really hope you live to see it.
I hope you make it to 13.
Yes. Yes. That was horrid. Horrid. Shout out to the 212.
Better than I could do.
Asterios did very well considering the beat was even off for him.
Right.
That's how impressive.
Sounded all
it
right,
was.
actually.
Yeah. Now the beat.
I tried to rap off beat because I knew that would make it on beat.
Oh my god!
Very
He's just
smart.
that good.
That's
He's
crazy.
that good.
Next level.
That's some 3D chess.
Next level. My name is Asterios. I'm here to say.
Yeah.
And I'm here to say I like to rap in a birthday way.
No, he took it down for the 212.
I like the off-camera laugh on that.
Yeah. Yep.
People are wondering if Regina Starr is really 13. No, that's next year.
Yeah, why did you...
Next year,
Yeah,
Regina
she just
Starr.
turned 12.
I don't
She's
re-
12.
I don't
Guys,
remember
we
that
can't
being
be more
part
clear.
of the
She's
message.
12, not 13.
She used her mom's credit card to do a $10 dono so she could have a birthday rap. And I'll say
And now
this.
she's in trouble.
Yeah, she's going to be grounded for what I think might be my worst rap ever. But at least you got a stereo.
You should be grounded for that.
Yeah. Yeah. Good times. For the 212.
Hey, look at you being all street.
Yeah, Asterios has got his fucking thug mode on now. He's so hood.
Hey,
He dropped the 212. He's like,
got all this
yeah,
confidence now. He's
fuck
throwing up
yeah.
gang signs.
Yeah. He just walked off camera for a couple seconds to do a drive-by.
Yeah, he's doing the West Side sign, the classic the classic West Side sign.
West Side? Bureau of Land Management.
Just getting the Twitch stream set up here.
Ah.
So, Asterios, when you going to play some Squadrons, buddy?
I need to buy that goddamn game. It was on sale the other day. Are you still playing?
Oh yeah, I've been getting full squads together.
All right, I gotta fucking play. I'll play Thanksgiving week. I'll bring my PlayStation home to my mom's house.
Thanksgiving.
That's gonna be fun.
Man,
Squadron
all
so bad.
you guys are gonna super spread all your shit.
Regina Starr gave $5 to say thank you, Billy and Asterios. Asterios wins hands down.
Asterios win.
I don't think anybody would disagree with that.
No one is disputing that claim.
Yeah, 100%. Asterios is the new rap champion. All royalties will be given directly to him from now on. For when anybody has
Billy
a
has
rap,
to find a new job.
Yeah, luckily, I have a backup job as co-host of Drunken Peasants.
Thank God.
I should run for president.
But soon Asterios will be better at that than you too.
I
And
know.
then that's gonna be trouble.
I know. I'm just waiting
I
until
know,
the day
I
I'm
know it's
obsolete.
coming.
I'm hoping Andrew Yang gives everybody $1,200 a year for COVID, so that I can live like a king without
I
Drunken
hope Andrew
Peasants.
Yang takes down Vince McMahon. That's going to be awesome.
Yes, holy shit!
Isn't that cool?
I forgot
Yeah.
about that storyline.
It's a good storyline. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
It's my favorite current WWE storyline.
Oh, hey, just real quick, did everyone here see Full Gear, AEW Full Gear?
I did. Yes.
It was incredible. It was
It was a
like
very
one
good
of the
show.
best shows. Like Omega versus Hangman Page was fantastic.
That was really good.
Moxley versus Eddie Kingston was amazing. It was really good.
I love Eddie Kingston. He's
yes.
Yeah.
I've never cared about someone so much. I'm just like, oh, poor sweet Eddie Kingston. I hope you could keep this promise to your mom.
Right?
Like, so
as
good.
a bad guy, as a heel.
No. And then in the end, I don't want to spoil the ending, but like
they've had a week.
At one point, it was like he starts to cry.
Yeah.
Like
because he doesn't want to fucking break his promise to his ma.
There's not enough crying in wrestling.
Because he's like a tough mid-40s New York tank. And he
2-1-2.
sells so good for John Moxley. He literally starts to cry. He puts over John Moxley. So I've never seen. It was incredible.
Oh yeah.
That sounds
also,
interesting.
did you think that Dash Wilder could do a springboard 450? Because I didn't know that.
Holy shit. I also, it's interesting because in the WWE, everybody's like a fucking roid monster. But seeing FTR next to the Young Bucks, people who clearly hate the gym. They look fucking
they're giants, and they were below average in WWE, well below average.
Yes.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah,
it was fucking and that match was incredible too because I did not like the build. I am not a huge I'm not a huge fan of the Young Bucks. I don't hate them. I wasn't super into any of the FTR matches building to this, but it's hey, they really shut me up. That match was fantastic.
Yeah.
And even the Jericho MJF match, the thing about Full Gear was the storytelling was great in a lot of the builds, especially Hangman Omega and especially Moxley Kingston, but also the wrestling was really that Cody Darby match was great.
That was good. Yeah.
Who the hell knew that guy could do an Avalanche Crossroads?
Yeah, that was that was crazy. Yeah. I have not seen that before.
Yeah, it's usually Cody's big spots are him falling off something and getting hurt. And this time his big spot was executing something well.
Yeah, that was wild.
I got to remind everyone that coming up on Friday the 27th is the actual Mania 14 Survivor Series edition.
The
Survivor situation.
Oh my God.
Yes. Yeah, and actually, Billy, we got to record the voiceover for the promo. We're going to have, because normally Billy does his live voiceover for the promo, but I need to record him doing it this time and send it to the guy making it.
Yes.
And we're going to have Billy channel his best 1980s Vince McMahon in it, too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to do it the entire thing with my thumb up my ass.
Is the copy locked for that? You should just record that now.
We don't have the we have to listen to it word for word.
Well,
and then reinterpolate it live. Which
basically in the there's the intro they did for the old Survivor Series in the late 80s where Vince McMahon has the windows come in. It'll be team captains, the immortal Hulk Hogan and Mr. Perfect, joined by Rowdy Roddy Piper and the Barbarian. And and they all come in, and he's I have the guy making the video that way. So
that's nice. Okay. So it has to be timed out. Okay.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
I'm gonna have him record it, and then if it needs to be snipped and clipped and shit, then it will be. But
you could speed things up for two, exactly. But do you guys prefer teams of 5 striving to survive or teams of 5 striving to stay alive?
Well, we're doing teams of 4 trying to keep you from having to snore.
Right.
That's great. God damn it.
Yeah, 5 would be way too much.
We're doing teams of 4 so not to make it a bore.
I like that. I like that a lot.
We're doing teams of 4 because the 5th man would be Pauly Shore.
Oh, no. Yeah, you should do 4 then.
Yeah, and he would... Egghead wouldn't stand a chance. That guy's pure cringe. He's like, I got a job because of my mommy.
Buddy.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Don't pick on Pauly Shore and his mom's comedy store.
Hey, look, here's Honky Tonk Man. He's still getting in the ring. What the hell?
Yeah, he's got to get his
That's
$250.
He's.
He can't do his finisher, but continues to do his finisher.
You
know about this?
No.
I love when I see these indie wrestling shows where you'll hit your head on the ceiling if you stand up on the top rope.
Yeah, where the top rope is just taken out of play, basically, by the geography of the building. Because Honky Donk's finisher has always been like the shake, rattle, and roll, the swinging neck breaker. Yeah. But he for coming on 20 years, because I saw this in the mid 2000s and he wasn't even doing it then, has severe vertigo and can't fall down. So he does the first part of the swinging neck breaker where he sort of starts the swing, and then the person taking it just has to fall down on their own because Honky Tonk does not fall down. And then he gingerly places himself on top of them afterwards.
Good.
It's very cute.
Yeah. You know what?
If you're watching a Honky Tonk Man, if you're watching a Honky Tonk man match in the last 20 years for wrestling, you're the idiot.
That's on you. That's on you. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
I do want to thank everybody for being here tonight. I have to go piss really bad. Right. I don't know if you guys will be live.
Yeah, we're gonna go. Yeah,
but if not, I'll see you guys after.
It looks like they bust in the senior center here. I don't know.
Yeah, I like the audience. I like what I'm seeing.
Yeah. All right, so we are going to go. I'm going to let these two guys plug whatever they got coming up, and then we're going immediately over to twitch.tv/drunkenpeasants. Twitch.tv/drunkenpeasants to do a free post show for all of you. All you got to do is go over there. We'll start with Scott. What you got going on, Scott?
Hey, you can follow me at Twitter at @NotScottHenson. You can send me money at paypal.me/NotScottHenson. You can buy a t-shirt if you want something for your trouble at prowrestlingtees.com/ScottHenson. And listen to my podcast, The Worst Year of Our Lives. We just did the top 10 movies of 2018 yesterday and 2019 the next week, and the top 20 of the decade after that. Worst Year of Our Lives. Take it away, AK.
Yeah, and you can hear me. If you're looking to contribute to me, you can go to patreon.com/Asterios. We just broke 100 bonus episodes, full-length podcasts. There are 100 exclusive podcasts that you can only get when you subscribe to patreon.com/Asterios. And if you can't give right now and you're just looking to hear more content, you find the loudest podcast on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube. Everywhere you find podcasts. Recently, we discussed which candidates the King of the Hill characters would have voted for. And I'll give you a hint. Hank is not happy with this shoddy wall construction.
All right. Check that out, everybody. We will be on twitch.tv/drunkenpeasants in a matter of minutes. Go over there now. We are transitioning there. So we actually
I am also transitioning. Please support me.
Yes, do that. Do that. All right, here we go, guys.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.